Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. People, we're back again. It's Liverpool, it's Chelsea, the Premier League. Another must-win game. It's going to be a struggle, people. We know well it's going to be a struggle. But we have to win, we have to get top 5. It's that simple. Phil is in the chat. Christine can't be here today. She's going to the pub. Have a good day, Christine. Hopefully it's 3 points. Hopefully it's 3 points today. But it's what, 3 games to go? It's been a disaster of a season, people. It really has. And what would make it worse is Arsenal winning the league and then winning the Champions League. But it's just about Liverpool getting the top 5. So what do you think of the team? No Verts today. He's not going to be a big loss, people. We have to be honest. I'm not being harsh on him. He's been absolutely woeful. Let me get this. Right, so Marmelashvili is back. He is back, people. Kirkes, he's starting at left back. Van Dijk and Kanate. Curtis Jones at right back. Ryan Gravenberch and McAllister, Szoboszlai in midfield. The Premier League winning midfield from last season. You wouldn't think it, but anyway. Rio Engamo is starting. Hopefully he has a great game. Frimpong is playing instead of Salah, and Cody Gakpo is up front. On the bench, we have Freddie Woodman, Andy Robertson, Joey G, the legend, Trey Naoni, Alexander Isak, Chiesa, Morrison, Will Wright. Hopefully Will Wright gets a game, actually. He looks decent. Seen a few of his clips on in the U team. But people, it's going to be a struggle. We know well it's going to be a struggle. Make sure you hit the like button, everybody. Let's get the likes up. It's going to be a struggle. John says, here we go again. How positive am I? Oops, let me get the chat sorted here. There we go. To be honest with you, I'm not positive really, because Chelsea have been terrible for, what is it now? 6 games in a row they've lost. I think they've only scored like one goal in that time or something. You know what's going to happen. Liverpool are going to give them 3 points. It's going to happen, unfortunately. Johnny says every game is a struggle. Correct. Deadbeats is in the chat. This is the most disappointing season I've ever had as a Liverpool fan. United over us as well. My God. Ado's in the chat as well. Chelsea have one eye on their cup final next week and will come out on top. Never thought about the cup final, actually, yeah. That could have a bearing on things. But it's just going to be a struggle again today, people. We're not going to play well. I mean, last week was a real disappointing to lose to that Man United team. You know, Man United don't want to hear it, but they're woeful. Man United are shocking. Liverpool, it's an embarrassment to lose to that team. You know, it's not rocket science the way Liverpool play. Allow them to have the ball. They're going to lose it. They're going to give it back to you. And then just hit it long and have pace out wide. And that's what Man United have. Liverpool chat is in the chat. Anything other than a win is not acceptable. We had just got back from Ibiza this time last year. Yeah, Jesus, this time last year, lads. What a difference a year makes. Premier League champions this time last year. I mean, none of us thought it was going to be this bad. I didn't predict this to win the title. I actually predicted this to win the Champions League, because I thought, no, look at the quality we're signing. It's going to take a while for everybody to get kind of used to playing together. But once we click, this team is going to be special. Wow. Kevin's in the chat from Florida. Good morning from Lakeland, Florida. Good afternoon from Ireland. Right, people, let's get predictions. I didn't give a prediction last week, I don't think. Well, I guaranteed we were going to beat Man United. That didn't work out. But a score prediction I didn't give. I haven't been giving score predictions lately because I don't want to jinx it. But what's the point now? I'm not going to jinx it any worse than we already are. I'm going to go I'm going to go with a 0-0 draw. I'm being realistic, people. Let's get the likes up, everybody. I'm going to go 0-0. I can't see where Liverpool score. And Chelsea are terrible. Actually, what is Chelsea's team today? I checked it there earlier. I mean, Cole Palmer's playing, probably the best player in the league. Yep, if he wasn't English, nobody would be talking about him. To Joe Pedro up front. Joe Pedro's a good player. Derby's going 2-1 to Liverpool. Liverpool chat is going 3-1. Irene is in the chat. She says, hopefully the fabulous Engamoa can make the difference. Well, he's playing against his former club. If that's one, do we call them former clubs when we signed him when they're a youth player? But anyway. Look, he was excellent against Man United. He's deserved to start. He's not starting because of injuries or anything like that. He's gotten his place because he deserves to be in the team. And he has to play him now. Even if he has a, let's say, not a bad game, but let's say if he has an average game, keep playing him. You have to play him. We've got 3 games to go. Just put him on. Play him. You know, all of this, oh, we have to protect the player. It's absolute nonsense. Seen him against Man United. I mean, he was absolutely brilliant. They were terrified of him. 2-1 to Chelsea, or we make it 2-2 in the 98th minute. That's a long day. That's a long day. Can I make a prediction at half time so we can see how we turn up first? I respect it. I respect it. We're going to celebrate a shot on target in the first half like it's a goal, people. Like it's a goal. You know, we have to take those little victories this season. I think it's a big summer for Liverpool, I have to be honest. I think it's a big summer as far as the transfer window goes, but Arne Slot needs to look at this season and say, look, it didn't work. Okay, we tried something, but it didn't work. We need to get back to what made us great. Okay, we need pace. We need to be solid defensively. Because last season when we won the league, especially the first half of the season, people forget we were actually very, very good defensively. It wasn't like we were winning every game 4-3. We were very good defensively. I think there was one game where we conceded 3 goals against Newcastle away. And it was almost like a one-off because we didn't concede that many goals. There was then towards the end of the season or the second half of the season, we're conceding 2 against Aston Villa, 2 against Everton. And then you could start to see, okay, defensively we're not as strong as we used to be. But at the start of last season, defensively, we were very good. We really were. We were keeping clean sheets. You know, even the game that we lost at the start of last season against Nottingham Forest, it was only 1 goal. You know, and that was pretty much the only chance they had. But now this season, it's like, lads, if we concede 1, we could concede 3 or 4. You know, it's just, Arne Slot needs to look at it this season and say, right, I tried something. I tried to turn us into PSG. It didn't work. Let's get back to basics. Because it's up to him. You know, us as fans, we'd love to be in that job and change it. He can actually do it. So come on, Arne. You know, if he's going to be manager to start next season, you cannot keep doing this. Because it's not going to work. It's been proven this season. He can't keep blaming injuries and stuff like that and referee decisions. The fact is, this style of football does not compete for the Premier League. It doesn't. These players are not playing well as individuals, but even if they were, this style is not going to win you the league. This is basically Kevin Keegan's Newcastle, where we don't defend. We just try and win every game 4-3. You can see the balance is completely wrong. You're not winning anything like that, even if the players are playing well. He has to change it. He has to. McMundo's in the chat. He's going 1-1. Yeah, I'm going to draw as well. Edo says, if you think about it, we've lost 19 losses all season and we'll make Champions League. Probably wouldn't happen more seasons. Slot lucky in that sense. Oh, he's been steeped in luck. We've been steeped in luck because we have to get Champions League football. We have to. We're 4 points away from getting it with 3 games to go. I actually think we'll probably get it. Even with a draw today, I think we still get it because I can see the other teams dropping points. That just shows you how bad this league is. You know, and last week against Man United, I made the fan reaction video afterwards. And I was basically saying, I was telling the truth, people. Man United are woeful. It was embarrassing for Liverpool to lose to that team. And the amount of Man United fans in the comments, they can't accept it. You know, they want to live in cloud cuckoo land. They want to bury their head in the sand. They think they're back. They're not. The reason that they are third is because this league is absolutely woeful. Like, they don't play till 3 o'clock. If we win today, we're 3 points behind them again. And if Sunderland can get a result, 3 points behind the Man United team that are back. Wow. Carrick is a genius. Liverpool are woeful, people. We are woeful and we're fourth. Look at the state of Arsenal, and they're going to win the title. This league, it is embarrassingly bad. But anyway. But the good thing about that, actually, the good thing about that from a Liverpool point of view, we're not a million miles away. That's the thing. You know, I think we're 18, is it 18 points off Arsenal or something like that? Something ridiculous anyway. But I don't look at that Arsenal team and think, sure, no one's going to stop them. That's it. They're dominating for the next 4 or 5 years anyway. Not a hope. Liverpool are not a million miles away. We're not. But it starts with the manager. If he doesn't change the way he plays, well, then we are a million miles away. Okay? But when everybody is fit, like, I think Liverpool's front four is better than Arsenal's front four. Arsenal have a better defence, better goalkeeper, and a better midfield. But on paper, when everybody's playing well, Liverpool's midfield won the league last season. So I think it starts with the manager. But Liverpool are not a million miles away. But that's just my opinion. Like, even watching PSG the other night, like, I don't think Arsenal will I don't think Arsenal will win the Champions League. I think they're guaranteed to win the Premier League. I give them a chance in the Champions League because it's football. If the favourites won, there's no point in watching it. But as far as the Premier League goes, people, Liverpool are not a million miles away. They're not. I don't think so anyway. Standards get left in the gym. Yeah. I mean, Mo Salah spoke the truth. Arne Slot wasn't having it. There is something going on though, people, when Mo Salah's coming out like that. You know, why would you say that? You know, what's he seen behind the scenes that he's like, you know, I'm turning up early for training, I'm staying after, but nobody else is. I don't know, maybe it's something like that. Maybe he's tried. Maybe he sees the culture that's coming in to the dressing room and he's not a fan of it. And I'm not a fan of it either. And I think we're starting to go down the road of Jesse Lingard, Paul Pogba. And that is the worst thing you can do. And look, I'm not blaming this player, but for me, Jeremy Frimpong, to me, he gives me Jesse Lingard vibes. You know, it's all laughing and joking behind the scenes. It's all social media. And for me, I'm not a fan of it. You know, it's, you know, and the reason I mentioned Dominic Szoboszlai's haircut after the Wolves game, it's Paul Pogba. It's Paul Pogba vibes, people. It's egos. Paul Pogba, when he was at Man United, would put in a standard 3 out of 10 performance. Woeful. Absolutely woeful. He'd show little moments, but the majority of times he was terrible. But what would happen? Next time at Old Trafford, brand new hairstyle. You know, he wasn't concentrating on the important things, which was football. And, you know, you see it with these players. You know, you lose. What have we, 11 league games we've lost this season. But behind the scenes of training, it's all laughing, it's joking. We're in the gym. No. Just doing the stupid stretching with the bands. I don't like the culture that seems to be creeping in. And I think Jeremy Frimpong is at the front of it. And he's been woeful on the pitch as well. So why you acting like an idiot off the pitch? You know, put in the hard work there. I can't stand the way it's going. But anyway, maybe it's just I'm a different generation. Maybe it's something like that. But I don't like it, people. I think, you know, as limited as they were as footballers, the likes of Jordan Henderson, James Milner, those boys set the standard. You know, if you're winning on the pitch, I don't care what you do on social media. I don't care what you do with your hair. I couldn't care less. But when you're playing like we've been playing this season, and the only thing you seem to be worried about is your social media, that's a problem. That's a problem. But anyway, that's for another time. Here we go. 90 minutes of struggle. Mully's in New Zealand. I mean, we're going global, people. We've got Kevin is in America. You know, we're going global here. The channel is going worldwide. I hope Isak comes on today. Gakpo playing up front. It's another reason why Liverpool have struggled this season. So many players out of position. Is the score up there? My apologies, people. My apologies. Johnny's in Malta. People, we are going global. What did I miss? João Pedro. Hands on his head. Did he nearly score? Be typical, wouldn't it? Although I'd be glad if I missed that. Kevin's in the chat. Yeah, like the shirt. Yeah, this was from Jurgen Klopp's last season. Come on, O'Kirkes. We need a big game from you. Next season, it's on you. You're going to be the starting left back. There's going to be no Andy Robertson to fall on. It's going to be up to you. John's in London. Where is everybody? We've got London. We've got Malta. We've got New Zealand. We've got America. We've got Ireland, people. We're going global. We're going global. James is going 1-1. Yeah, I'm going 0-0. I just can't see where Liverpool score unless Rio Ngamoa. Bit of magic. There's Cole Palmer. He's in. Well done, Marmalashvili. What a save that was. Benny's going 1-0 Rio goal. I like it. I like it. Who's Rio now? I mean, it's two teams really. Like Chelsea can't get Champions League football. They're focusing on the cup final. So as far as the league is concerned, well, I mean, they're still chasing Europe. They're outside the European places at the moment. But when it comes to Champions League, Liverpool have to be the one now today. Show proper intensity. Let's go and win this game. Callister gives the ball away again. Standard. Here we go. No, we don't. We've Dublin in the house. We've Russia. We've Pittsburgh, Vic. Vic is in Pittsburgh. What do you think, Vic? Is the league gone? You have to win today. I have a feeling City could drop points today. The only thing, though, the Doku goal in the last minute against Everton, it could be a big goal. You know, because if Arsenal draw, City are back in it. Kirkes wins a free. Milos. Copenhagen. Bangkok. People, we are going global. The channel is going global. Johnny asks, where the hell is Wirtz? Well, I do ask that every time he plays. Cheap joke, people. No, he was ill during the week. Apparently. Arne Slot said yesterday he might be involved today, but obviously not. So we should be back next week. But as I say, do we even know? Here's Soboslai now. Come on now, Dominic. I think it's a set piece now or a worldly free kick today. Other than that, I can see us struggling to create chances. As I said, unless it's Rio. Rio's in a bit of space out here now as well. If he sees him. He's going to have a shot. He has to. Come on now, Soboslai. Another hour over a set piece. Vic says we're not dropping points today, but I think Arsenal might tomorrow. No, I think Arsenal win that game easy, people. Here's Soboslai. Hits the wall. There's Rio. He's up against Cole Palmer. He has to take him on. Shoot! Oh! Oh! Ryan Gravenberch, we're 1-0. We're going to the Champions League. Gets in. Ryan Gravenberch, what a goal that was. Gets in, lads. Now we're talking. We are back. Oh, what a lovely goal. Who got the assist? Rio Ingamoa. Oh, what a lovely goal that was, people. Now we're talking. What a start. 5 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. Oh, that's a lovely finish. Outside the box. Beautiful. Oh, I'd question the goalie. Let's have a look at this. No, maybe not. Oh, what a finish. Beautiful. Yeah, best goal we've scored in months. Not only that, people, it's a shot on target. Can you believe it? This team, at times, perfection. One shot on target, one goal. Where would you see it? Oh, that's lovely. No, lads, come on. Let's put in a performance today now. Come on, this Chelsea team is finished. Their confidence is gone. Let's go out there. Let's make it 3-4-0. Come on now, let's play some good football. Come on now, lads. What a lovely goal that was. Come on now, lads. Press them. Soboslai's pressing. Come on now, McAllister. Don't foul him. Nothing stupid. Foul him, of course. That's what you do. Don't get arrogant. I'm only having a bit of crack. We're not back at all. Of course we're not. We're only having a bit of crack. This season has been woeful, people. We're going to have... We always have a bit of crack in the chat anyway. But we're going to have a bit of crack with it. Look. We're 1-0 up after 5 minutes. Let's enjoy it. I mean, listening to some of the kind of diehard Chelsea fans online, they reckon they could end up like Spurs. The way that club is going. Cross in. Who's at the back post? Who was at the back post, lads? Just they're terrible, aren't they? They're shocking. They really are. Where was Corquez? Let's get the likes up, everybody. Let's celebrate the 1-0. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We nearly have 8,000 subscribers as well, people. And the channel is going global. Can you believe it? Correct. We're entitled to have a bit of crack, especially the season we've had. It's not arrogance at all. You know, you have to celebrate these goals, hopefully this win, because it's not been good, people. It's not been good season. You have to take the good moments. But this is where the frustration. Oh, look how great. Where's the goalie? All right, we're all right. This is the frustrating thing with Liverpool. Like, Chelsea are getting back into the game. But Liverpool should now be go and kill the game. Corquez, look. Corquez gets caught out there, lads. It's good defending from Virgil. Puts his head there. Look at that. What's he doing, man? We are going to be lost without him. Like, he's not playing as well as he has been. That's obvious because of his age. But next year he's going to be a year older. Here we go. Frimpong. Cross in. Okay, we've got a corner. Chelsea goalkeeper. Giving us one there. Gifting us one. Exactly. Liverpool chat agrees. Why do we always sit back after we score? Exactly. Go and finish the game, lads. Doolin says, do we reckon Arteta will park the bus and ruin the game against PSG? 1,000,000%. But he has to. He has to. Because if he takes on PSG like, say, Bayern did in the first leg, I mean, Arsenal will lose that game at least 6-0. So he's going to have to play to his strengths. Arsenal's strengths are defending and set pieces. And that's the way he's going to have to play it. So it'd be madness for him to take them on. Cross in. Virgil. Oh, he wasn't offside either. Oh, lads, that was the game. Oh, he was on. Centre half finish, people. At least we're not counting shots on target. Exactly. Well, we've had one and one goal. It's perfection, people. When did we score first? In the first 15 minutes last time? It's a good question. Good question. The Fulham game? Was that in the first 15? I forget now. Yeah, Virgil was onside there. If you had controlled it. Yeah, look at the amount of time he had. But look, we'll forgive him. He's not a striker. He's a centre half. The best in the world. Oh, who's giving the ball away now? Obviously. Well done. That's a yellow card for him anyway. Here's Rio. Go on, Rio. Take him on. Take him on. Go on. Back post. Oh. Give it out to him. People, why is Rio Engamoa not starting? Why is he not starting every single game? Defenders are terrified of him. It makes no sense. Arne, you have to start him now. We've got 2 games to go after this. Start him the next 2 games. Simple. Simple. It's not rocket science. Chelsea are woeful, people. Carlos is in the chat. Paul is in the chat. We're 1-0 up, people. Let's get the likes up. We try and get 100 likes every time we do a live stream. And this is the rare occasion that Liverpool are 1-0 up. And as well, people, there has to be a reaction from the Man United game. You cannot lose this today. No, you can't. You have to win this game. You can't be losing to Man United and then lose to Chelsea at home. It just can't happen. These players, there has to be a reaction now. Go on, give it to Rio. Alright, unlucky. McAllister nearly getting caught in it again. Jeez, what has happened to that player? That's too central. Get it out wide. Virgil, get it out wide. Get it out wide, man. Too central, too easy. There'll be less shit than Chelsea today. But Chelsea are woeful. Liverpool have been much better this season. But today, no, it's a good start. 14 minutes gone. 1 shot on target. 1 goal. People, it's perfection. It's perfection. Danny says the Bournemouth manager is incoming. I wouldn't take him, lads. Areola. I don't know, people. The jury's out on him. See, the problem with it is, right, he's a good manager. He is, right? But when you're at a club like Bournemouth or Brighton or Brentford, If you could lose 10 games in a row, nobody mentions you. Nobody talks about it. You then go on like a 10-game unbeaten streak, and all of a sudden you're a genius. When Liverpool played Bournemouth, and we lost, of course, 3-2, they were on like a 13-game streak with no wins. And of course, Liverpool handed them 3 points. But like, it wasn't mentioned. Nobody talks about it. But then when you go on a decent run at a club like Bournemouth, Brighton, Brentford, you're a genius. Thomas Frank, for me, is evidence of that. Graham Potter is evidence of that. The jury is out. I'm not saying Areola is a bad manager. I'm not saying that at all. But I don't know how good he is. I think it'd still be a risk. You know, and if he ends up at, say, even Chelsea, Man United, Man City, I think it's a huge risk. I really do. I think it's Graham Potter. Graham Potter looked like an absolute genius at Brighton. Thomas Frank, what a manager. You know, I don't know. The jury's out, people. To me, they're mid-table managers. That's just my opinion. When the pressure, you go to Liverpool, you lose 3 games in a row, all of a sudden, you should be sacked. You lose 3 games in a row at Bournemouth, nobody talks about it. Now, don't get me wrong, I know he lost, I think it was his entire back 5, I think, or 4 anyway. And to have them where he has them, unbelievable. But when there's no expectation, it's a lot easier. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. John says they should step it up. They're letting Chelsea into the game now. This is what they do. This is what they do. I mean, we're not playing well. Let's be honest, people. We're not playing well. It's the same shite. But we're 1-0 up. We're going to enjoy it. But we need that second goal because Chelsea, the longer it goes on, Liverpool will get nervous. Chelsea will grow in confidence. But we should be going now to kill the game. Pretty even game so far. Other than that, worldy from Ryan Gravenberch. Liverpool chat says, with Areola, it's play fancy and not win anything, or play boring and win things. Yeah, look, I just think the jury's out on him. I really do. I'm not saying he's a bad manager. I just think that, you know, I think they're mid-table managers in the league, people. They really are. Like, a perfect example. Let me just check the table for a minute. A perfecto example is Keith Andrews at Brentford. Brentford are 7th in the league. Okay, they still have a chance of Champions League football if Aston Villa win the Europa League. Okay? Anybody taking Keith Andrews? They're 7th. Brentford are 7th in the Premier League. They have a chance of getting Champions League football. Does anybody rate Keith Andrews as an unbelievable manager? That's my point. The league is full of mid-table managers. Now, as I said, look, Areola could go to Man City or Chelsea and he could turn them into prime Barcelona. But I just think the jury is out on them. I wouldn't be getting overly excited with these managers in the league. I really wouldn't. I think it's more so the clubs than it is the manager. But that's my... Like, Brighton for me are a perfect example. I think it's the club. The club is run so well. The recruitment is so well at Brighton. An average manager has them fairly comfortable in the league. I just think the club is so well run. Bournemouth are the same. Jesus, lads, I take my eye off the screen for a minute. And all of a sudden they nearly score. Too easy. Look, straight down the middle. McAllister gets caught out. That's too easy, lads. That's straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. Where's the midfield? Look, we're letting Chelsea get into it, people. This is the problem with Liverpool. Where is the intensity? Come on, we should be controlling the game now. We should be going for the second goal. We haven't had a shot on target since the goal. This is the most frustrating thing about this team. We should be working the goalkeeper, creating chances. You know, we had that Virgil van Dijk chance. That's a set piece as well. We haven't created anything, people. Come on. Step it up, lads. Chelsea are there for the taking. Nottingham Forest last Monday destroyed them. Exactly. Liverpool chat agrees with me. These managers can lose 10 straight and no one cares. Exactly. And as I said about Areola, he was on a 13-game streak without a win. Nobody mentioned it. But then all of a sudden he goes to Arsenal and he wins, and rightly so, and they were by far the better team. And all of a sudden he's a genius. The jury is out on them. That's all I'll say. I'm not saying they're bad managers or anything, but I would be very cautious of calling them world class or geniuses or anything like that. Glasner is another one. The Glasner is a very good cup manager. And it looks like Crystal Palace could win another trophy this season, which is unbelievable when you think about it. 2 trophies in a row. But when it comes to getting them, or getting a team like Liverpool, like Chelsea, Man United, back to the top table, Glasner, I think the jury's out on him as well. I really do. But as I say, I'm not saying he's a bad manager. I'm not saying that at all. But I think if you do give these managers jobs at these big clubs, don't be expecting great things straight away. Finally, this season is finished and next season can't be worse, right? Oh, it can. As Mick McCarthy would say, it can. Kevin says that's Slot for you. Yeah. But there it is. Slot is a mid-table manager as well. He's been found out. He has a Premier League medal under his belt, though, to be fair. Here's Rio. 1-on-1. Here we go. Shoot, man. Turns back inside. Look at this. They can't get the ball off him. Look at that. Give it out. Ah. Oh, offside. You shouldn't be offside there, Cody, man. Great play from Rio again. For him. Cody Gakpo should not be offside there. And even his touch was terrible. Let's get the likes up, everybody. Many people are in the chat. 39 in the chat. We've only 37 likes. We've 2 to go. Come on. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Two games to go after this season, people. And it started so well. 5 wins in a row. We're all getting excited. And at the time we all said it's the sign of a good team when you can win when you're not playing well. Because we didn't play well in any of those games. We got so many last minute winners. We beat we beat Arsenal with a worldly free kick, and we beat Everton then. That was the last of the 5 in a row. And we were hanging on. We were hanging on at the end. And then the Crystal Palace defeat happened, and that was it. That was it then. Game over. Just a disaster. I mean, if we win today, it's 13 wins in 31 games. Wow. Tommy says we are so slow in possession week in, week out. Yep. Not changing today either. And we're getting caught. Well done, McAllister. He just hoofs it away. That's poor, people. This has been a very, very poor 24 minutes. But we expected it. We expected it. But the thing that frustrates the life out of me is this Chelsea team is there for the taking. Okay, they're concentrating the FA Cup. They're not going to qualify for the Champions League. We're 1-0 up after, what was it, 5 minutes. Right, lads, go and kill the game. Go and play some good football. Let's create chances. Put the goalkeeper under pressure. The goalkeeper might as well just be sitting down reading a book. He has had to do absolutely nothing since the goal. Well done, Ibu. Good defending. Good defending, Kanate. Won't change unless the manager changes. Yep. I agree with you, Tommy. Look, I'm still disappointed that it hasn't worked out for Arne Slot. Didn't think we'd be here talking about it, people. I really didn't. But it is what it is. I mean, we're not seeing anything. A lot of changes last summer. A lot of changes. But we're not seeing anything with the way to play to suggest that we're going to be back competing next season. I mean, look at the state of us. You know, it's just really, really disappointing season. And he's had so much time to turn it around or to try different things. And it's if anything, it's kind of getting worse. Because we're expecting it now. And I don't see him changing in the summer. I don't know whether he's just deluded that he thinks that it's just going to click one of these days, or whether he's just too stubborn that he said, no, this is going to work. Trust me, I'm sticking with it now. Because you have to change it. You're not going to win the league playing like this. You're not going to compete. We're too open. And we're not even good going forward. Has Slot actually signed a new contract? Nope, he has not. His contract is up at the end of next season. So I think what the club is going to do is going to be a Brendan Rodgers. So they're going to give him the start of next season, and if he doesn't turn it around in the first, let's say, 10 games, then he's going to be gone. Probably the first international break. No, that's the second international break, sorry. The first one is after about 3 games. That's what they did with Brendan Rodgers. You know, Brendan Rodgers finished, was it 7th? Oh, Cucurella's in. Good save. They're in. Oh, we're so bad, lads. What is going on, will yous? Come on. Come on. 27 minutes in. You've had one shot on target, lads. You've 1-0 up after 5 minutes. I thought this was going to be an enjoyable game. What is wrong with yous? It's just terrible. Come on. What more do you need? You're at home. Win this game and you're guaranteed Champions League football, amazingly. And you're playing absolute shite and you're handing the initiative back to Chelsea. It's just slow. Tommy's right in the chat. Just pedestrian football. Week in, week out. I just can't for the life of me understand it. And this goes back to the lack of intensity. This is a game now where you're 1-0 up after 5 minutes. Right, don't let Chelsea settle now on the ball. Don't let them settle. Don't let them get set. And instead it's the total opposite. It's like, we've got the goal now, lads. There you go, Chelsea. You try and score. And the way we're playing, it's just a matter of time before Chelsea do get a goal. And Chelsea are not even playing well. You know, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, if this was I know we keep going back to it be shutting, but if this was Jurgen Klopp, it would be, if it wouldn't be 3-0 by now, at least you could say, geez, we should be 3-0 up by now. I mean, honestly, people. I don't know why I do always frustrated, because I'm expecting it. Actually, I guarantee you, have Chelsea had more shots on target? Liverpool have had 1 shot on target. No, Chelsea have had 1. Seems like more. We've had 1 shot on target, people. 1. We're 1-0 up after 5 minutes. Right, I'm going to celebrate another shot on target. Can we get to the 2? Well done, Rio Engamoa. Well done. Unlucky, he loses it. All right. Look how deep we are. Look. Every Liverpool player in their own half. I don't mind if this was the last 5 minutes and you're like, right, lads, we'll just make sure you get the win. Like, Jesus, lads, a half an hour gone. Handing the initiative back to Chelsea. Look at the space. We're all over the shop. Curtis Jones are right back. Not his fault, not his position. You have to give him the old credit. They're in. Cucurella. Ah, Jesus, lads. Ah, lads. Ah, lads. Oh, Jesus, this team. Who's not tracking his run? Curtis Jones lets him go. He's onside. He's unlucky. He's unlucky. Tries to control it. Marmalashvili gets it. And now Chelsea have it back again. Sorry, is Chelsea the ones going for the Champions League place, no? Or is it Liverpool? I forget. Because the last time I checked, Chelsea lost 3-1 to Nottingham Forest and they were out of the Champions League race. I'm just guessing. I don't know. It's a free. Yeah, he was onside the first one as well. Just a shot from Marmalashvili. Like, it's a standard save. The man gets up as if he's after saving a penalty in the last minute. It's a goal kick. That's a goal kick, ref. It came back off him. %11 possession. What? That's not true, is it? No, that wasn't the last. I think that's the last 5 minutes. Yeah, that came on. Last 5 minutes. Look at this, lads. We're defending at the edge of our own box. We've no outball at all. Cross in. It'll do. Cucurella's having a great game. Cucurella is their biggest threat. Yeah, Vinny agrees. Look, we would have lots of shots on target under Klopp. But that's the thing. It's not... like, if Klopp was here, I'm not saying we'd be 4-0 up. But at least you'd be looking at the team and thinking, wow, Chelsea having a hope today. We're well on top. We're creating chances. We're working the goalkeeper. This has been woeful, people. This has been 32 minutes of absolute crap, except for one genius moment from Ryan Gravenberch, and that's it. Like, Rio Ngamoa started the game very well. They haven't gotten the ball. Oh, yeah, see, that's not a free. Kanate goes on a walk around, and he realises he's going to lose the ball, and he just falls to the ground. Like, he was very lucky there. That wasn't a free. But again, that goes back to the system, the style. The man hadn't a clue where to go with the ball. Here's the goal again. A moment of genius, people. Brilliant finish. Oh, that's lovely. That is a lovely goal. Would you question the goalie? Possibly. It's not right in top bins or anything. Chelsea are bang average. We're making them look like PSG. Exactly, yeah. We're defending. We're respecting them way too much. Like, Liverpool are defending as if they're terrified of them. Why? They're losing to everyone. I wonder what way Arne Slot would approach this if we were 1-0 down. And now Marmalashvili gives the ball away. Arne, look, you're shaking your head there. It's like, come on, this is on you. What is the tactics today? Come on, we want you to succeed. If you succeed, Liverpool succeed. What are you doing, man? That's a free. Here we go. Another cross in now. Johnny has given up. He's doing chores. John says it's not so much the losing, it's the football. It's a crock of shit. Well, it's a good point from John, because this style of football, you're not going to win the majority of games. You're just not, because look, you know, we're 1-0 up. Go and kill the game, lads. This game should be over by half time. At least make Chelsea feel like they can't. Oh, that's Paul. That's a goal. Ah, lads, that's too easy. What are you doing? That's absolutely woeful. That is woeful. What is wrong with you? And it's fully deserved. Fully deserved. Sleepwalking again. Does it go straight in? Like, would you wake up, lads? You're playing the game as if you're 1-0 down. Is there an offside in here somewhere? Oh, that's woeful. Jesus, lads, that's woeful. Oh, that's terrible. That is shocking. Like, there's no pace on that or nothing. Oh, that's woeful. Oh, Jesus, lads, that's woeful. Oh, beat the Lord. That is embarrassingly bad. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, Jesus, lads, that's terrible. That gets worse every time you see it. That is standard. You'd see that in non-league football. Is there an offside in here? Are we going to be saved by an offside? Was Fofana offside? Oh, Jesus, lads. Oh, would you just end the season? End the season. Seriously, look, they're in again. They're in again. They're in again. Oh, we're struggling, people. Oh, Jesus, we're struggling. We are struggling. They're in again. They're in again. They're in behind. And we get... lads. Lads. Jesus, lads. This is shocking. This is by far the worst performance. 1-0 up after 5 minutes and yous haven't done a thing since. And Chelsea deservedly so are 1-1. Deservedly so. Like, are we away from home today? What's the story like? Are we? Is this a Stamford Bridge? This must be at Stamford Bridge, is it? I must have got it wrong. This must be at Stamford Bridge. Free to Chelsea. Demo says maybe we'll actually try and play some football now. Wishful thinking, I know. No, not a hope. And this is the problem as well, people. Like, it was a worldly goal. A set piece. Like, what have we done in the attacking areas? That's, you'd say, wow. Oh, so close. Oh, we nearly scored. Oh, that's a brilliant piece of play. Not one thing. 37 and a half minutes gone. 38 minutes gone. And we have not done a thing except for a moment of brilliance from Ryan Gravenberch. And that is exactly sums up this season. Moments. It goes all the way back to the Arsenal game. A moment of absolute genius from Szoboszlai. The Man City game. A moment from Szoboszlai. Look at this. Oh, Chelsea are in. 2-1. Oh, Jesus, lads, this is embarrassing. This is absolutely embarrassing. Was he offside at least? He was offside. Oh, Jesus, lads. Where is the defendant? Look at the state of that. He's offside, but still, look at the space he has. Gets in between Curtis Jones and Kanate. Look, they're checking this goal, but sure, he doesn't touch it. That's embarrassingly bad, lads. Like, I'm going to blame absolutely everyone for that goal. The goalkeeper, the players, everyone. Look at them now, playing around at the back like idiots. Curtis Jones with the ball now, hanging on to it. And he loses it. Yeah. Good play, lads. Good play. Now we're talking. Well done. That's it. Give it back to him. Yeah. Well done, lads. They're in again. Nearly. Frimpong. And they win it back. Well done, lads. And they're in again. Two lads in behind. Two lads in behind the fullback. I think this is the worst performance of the season. I actually think this is the worst performance because when you add everything in, you're 1-0 up after 5 minutes. You're playing a team that have lost 6 games in a row. You're playing a team that's not going for Champions League football anymore. I actually think this is the worst performance of the season. I'm going to say it's the worst performance of the season, people. Oh, this has been woeful. 1-0 up after 5 minutes. I mean, Chelsea's goalkeeper might as well sit down, read a book. I think this is the worst performance of the season. I really do. Did you see Virgil's pre-match interview? We know what we must do. Getting sick of this pep talk FC. Yeah. I didn't see that actually, but it's the same shite every week, lads. You know, and this pre-game huddle that they do. Here's Jeremy. It's a corner. Is it? It's a corner. Well, hey! Right, people, we're going to celebrate a shot on target. If we can get another shot on target, we are back. But yeah, this pre-game huddle that they do as well. I've been called that off because it's not working. I hate that. And every team seems to do it as well. It's a corner. Well, it should have been probably a free out. Yeah, there you go. This is a good point from Baz. An amateur manager is outplaying Slot. Let that sink in. What happened there? What's that? Game of Thrones 15th anniversary. Why is that coming up in my telly? Honestly, people, although Game of Thrones. Legendary. What a series. Although they ended it absolutely shy. But anyway. Feel like Arne Slot's time at Liverpool. Ending it absolutely terrible. Look at this from Rio Ngamoa. I feel sorry for him. I actually feel sorry for him. He loses it, he's get a free. Fair play to him. I feel sorry for him because when he joined Liverpool, he was joining the Premier League champions. He was joining a team that was going to dominate. He was joining a team that was the best. One of the best in Europe. And it's just been a shit show. I feel sorry for him. I guarantee you he's regretting it. I guarantee you. I guarantee you he's regretting that. Because he is a proper player. Or he's going to be anyway. Here's McAllister. McAllister loses it again. Okay. I predicted a draw before the game, people, but I'm just struggling with this team. We're 1-0 up after 5 minutes. We're playing a team that has no confidence. They've lost 6 games in a row. They've no confidence whatsoever. And you just give them the ball. You sit back, every player in our own half. And look at that even. Like, that is not a difficult pass. That's not a difficult pass. Plays it right out. Play. Arno, what are you doing, man? Look, you're fuming on the sideline. You're fuming. I get it. You're fuming. So are we. But what is the plan? Like, what is the plan? Because if this was not the plan to play this way, then what is going wrong? Like, seriously. The players are not listening to you then. We're seeing it every single week. This is not working. And you keep doing it. Like, this has been shit. In my opinion, this is the worst performance of the season. We're at home. And Arne Slot's on the sideline shaking his head. He looks like he's fuming. And rightly so. But what is the plan? I can't for the life of me understand the people. How are we so bad? Like, there's Jeremy Frimpong pressing the goalkeeper, right? Now, I've no problem with that. But his teammates are not doing the same. And 2 passes later, Cole Palmer has it. That's been happening all season long. We get one player to press the goalkeeper and not one of his teammates is up helping him. And then 2 passes later, they completely bypass Liverpool's press because it's only one player. And Chelsea are away. How can you look at that as a manager and think, brilliant lads, keep that up. That's working. There's been a bit of response from the goal, but it's been shite. Chelsea are kind of sitting back now, which is madness. They shouldn't. Look at where Ryan Gravenberch is, people. Look at where Gravenberch is. That was one of the best players in the league last season. Look where he is. So obviously, that's not a difficult pass. So obviously, he could be in trouble there. He looked like he kicked out. Maybe not. All right, Soboslai, that's it. Do it for the cameras. Look at the way he's looking at the referee. All for the cameras. Well done. Well done, Soboslai. All for the cameras. Well done. No. He's convincing us. Yeah, he cares. Yeah. Oh, he gave the referee the cold stare. Yeah. Oh, that's a serious player. I mean, it's only about 2 minutes since he gave the ball away. But no, that's a serious player. He cares. Yeah. Apex Driving School, Sunderland. Apex, what is your real name, my friend? It takes me about an hour to read out the name. Apex Driving School, Sunderland. Last time we played well was the second leg against Galatasaray. That's how long it's been. Yeah. And I tell you, the Galatasaray, it was brilliant performance. Galatasaray are useless. They're absolutely useless. They really are. Dermot's in the chat. He says, we are so shit. Everyone hammers Chelsea. Frimpong, Maka and Gakpo need sold in the summer. Yep. And I think you're being kind with only 3 players. "35 minutes since the last shot. Is it half time? Good. Oh, woeful, people. Absolutely woeful. Chelsea by far the better team. And Chelsea are useless. Where does that bring Chelsea, actually? They're out of the Champions League race, I know that. It brings them from 9th to 9th. Wow. Right, so what way are we now? Right, so Brentford and Bournemouth can still catch us. They have 3 games left. 9 points, right, that'd be that. Bournemouth, 3 games left. I can't believe I'm going to say this, people, but we actually need Brentford and Bournemouth to drop points. Are they playing today? Bournemouth are away to Fulham. Oh yeah, Brentford are away to City. So if we get a draw here and they lose those games, we're in the Champions League. Can you believe it, people? Can you actually believe it? After this nonsense, once again. Let's get the likes up, everybody. We've 76 people in the chat. We've only got 48 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Was there booing at half time? There should be. Jeez, that was woeful, people. That is absolutely woeful. Like, that is woeful. I think that's the worst performance of the season. I really do. I mean, on the scoreline, it doesn't suggest that it's the worst performance, but my God, that was shocking. That really was. Is a 1 shot on target, which was the goal. I mean, it's perfection. We've had 3 shots, 1 shot on target. We've had less possession. Chelsea have had 5 shots, 3 shots on target. And our goal was a moment of genius. Their goal was a moment of absolute woeful defending. Mark says, Gakpo, seriously, what the fuck? Mark, you're being a bit harsh, because why are we having a go at a player that's not even playing? Okay, let's try and concentrate on the players that are actually on the pitch. Because it's obvious Cody Gakpo's not playing. I mean, there's someone out there wearing his number. Tommy says, is anyone really surprised? Of course not, Tommy, to be fair. But the thing that frustrates the life out of me, we're 1-0 up. We're at home. We're playing a team that has no confidence. They're out of the Champions League race. They've lost 6 in a row. They don't even have a manager. And we're playing like this. We can't put up with this next season. Slaw has to go. It's just a matter of time. And I keep saying it. I feel sorry for him because he's not picking a team to lose. He's not. But he's just so out of his depth. He honestly has not got a clue how to change this. You can see him on the sideline. He's not happy. So this is obviously not the way he wants them to play. But Arne, it's up to you. Like us as fans, we can't change it. Like we can shout and give out and all of that, but we can't do anything about this. You can. You are the one man who can change this. And you're on the sidelines, you look like you're fuming. So okay, change it. But this has been happening all season. So what are you doing week in, week out on the training ground to change this? If we lose today, people, like he has to go because this is on him. These players have been woeful this season. The players themselves need to step up. But this style of play, we're parking the bus at home after being 1-0 up after 5 minutes. Because that's what we were doing. Parking the bus. Like, there's a reason why Arsenal fans are so frustrated with Mikel Arteta. Now, they are fortunate that they're effective, they're working, it's working for them, they're winning. But when it's not working and we're not winning, this is not good, people. This is not good. Aaron says, most negative tactics I've ever seen us play. Aaron, it's shocking. We're playing like the away team. It's absolutely I don't mind them playing like that if it's into injury time and we're hanging on. You know, a bit of pressure comes on. That's football. That's what happens. But lads, we're 1-0 up after 5 minutes. And this man has his park in the bus. And he's not happy on the sideline. That baffles me. That actually baffles me. Because if you're not happy on the sideline, that means you do not want us to play this way. But yet you keep playing us this way. Yeah, Burnley. We're actually playing like Burnley. I mean, Arsenal are known as Stoke, and we are known as Burnley. Yeah, attack is the best form of defence, but Jesus, boys, it's just woeful. Damo says, I'm going to grow my hair until our next shot on target. I'm going to end up looking like Cucurella. Yeah, we're going to celebrate another shot on target, people, like it's a goal. Mark says, watching us creep over the line for the Champions League spot is peak depression. People, in previous seasons, I go back to the season after we won the league under Jurgen Klopp. I mean, I think with 5 games to go, something like that, we were like 7th or 8th, and we were thinking, that's it, we're not getting Champions League. And we then played really well for the last, whatever it was, 3, 4, 5 games. And we got Champions League football. We finished 3rd. We went to Old Trafford, won the game 4-2. We had Alisson, brilliant moment. We got away with it in that game. We did. But you can accept that. You're going to have games where you're not playing well. But this season, it's been every single game. Every single game. And for us to qualify for the Champions League when we are playing shit just shows you again how poor the league is. Like, it is absolutely woeful. What are we going to do if we play like this next season? We're going to end up like Spurs. We're going to end up like Spurs, people. We're getting away with it this season. We're not getting away with it next season. Salah's gone. He was talking about the standards of the club. I said it before. I've been saying it for months that I'm actually worried about the way the club is going. Because this is not Liverpool. And, you know, it's not even Jurgen Klopp. This is not Liverpool. Okay, because I'm supporting this team for over 30 years. The mid-90s, people. I was about 9 or 10. And Liverpool were never dominating. They were never the best team. But whenever a team arrived at Anfield, whether it was Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea under Mourinho, we didn't always win the games, but my God, that team worked. That team worked hard and made it difficult for the opposition. And actually, if you look back, Liverpool actually struggled against teams that were kind of lower down the table because they'd parked the bus and we kind of found it difficult to break them down. But when the big games would arrive, Chelsea, you knew well, Chelsea were going to have to play well to win this game. And this season, nobody has to play well to beat us. Nobody. Because I don't even think Man United played well last week. I don't think they played well. When we lost to Chelsea the first time this season, I don't think they played well. And that is a big worry, people. We're going to end up like Spurs. It's going to end up where we have no European football. It's going to end up where we keep getting it wrong in the transfer window because we got it completely wrong last season. We're going to keep delaying the inevitable with Arne Slot. And then who do you get? Xavi Alonso looks like the most obvious. Okay, I'm not saying Xavi Alonso is a world-class genius manager, but he does look like the most obvious. He could go to Chelsea. He could go to Man City. If we end up in October, Arne Slot needs to go. There is no Jurgen Klopp out there, people. He's not coming back. Who are you going to get? You're going to end up with somebody that is a mid-table manager that is the same as Arne Slot. Yeah, Mark agrees about the interview. That interview with Salah was worrying. The standards have dropped so much. Mo was right, and the stupid club back Slot. This is the problem, people. This is the problem. This is the problem. Standards. When Mo Salah, he sets the standards for years. Like Mo Salah. Now I know you're not going to come out and have a go at the club when you're staying, okay? But it was never mentioned. Never mentioned last season or previous seasons about standards. It was never mentioned. It was never even jokingly said, or the fans never heard any rumours about standards in training or anything like that. But Mo Salah, the most consistent, the most professional, has come out and said that he told the club, not the players, he told the club, make sure you keep the standards. If that doesn't worry you, people, I don't know what does. I really don't. We're going to end up like Spurs. I think we're going to end up like Spurs. And people, it's not a crazy thing to say. It's not, because Spurs kept getting it wrong in the transfer window. We got it wrong last season. Spurs kept getting it wrong manager-wise. Okay. Let's get the likes up, everybody. Let's make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are absolutely woeful. I want to see a reaction from this team now in the second half, people. The first 15 minutes, I want to see Liverpool. The intensity has to be up. The intensity has to be up. This Chelsea team is absolutely woeful. We are being embarrassed by them. We're playing like the away team. We're playing like a team that is a mid-table team playing PSG, playing a Champions League team. And I'll tell you another thing, the reason why I would say that we got last season, the transfer window wrong. When I watched today, it's not like as if, if only Wirtz was playing. Isak. We need to get Isak on. Why? What's Isak going to do? What's Wirtz going to do? That's the biggest disappointment of that, people. You know. Liverpool are hanging on because we've got so many injuries. We have to. No, we don't. If Wirtz was playing, he's not going to do anything. If Isak was playing, he's not going to do anything. Guaranteed. I guarantee you. If Isak comes on, he will get no more than 3 touches. I guarantee you. We are shocking. Yep, the Irish King hit the nail on the head. At home getting bullied. But it's not even... If we're playing Man City, if we're playing PSG, Bayern Munich, okay, they are some of the best teams in Europe. Chelsea are 9th in the league. They've lost 6 games in a row, only scoring 1 goal. And here's Liverpool handing them at least a point. We're not winning this game now, people. I predicted a draw. But honestly, it's just... Coach Stephen is in the chat. Can't be worse than Gakpo. I don't know. I don't know. Arne Slot after the game, of course, will be Arne. Didn't go as you planned. Yeah, That's all he ever says. Yeah. Okay, and then it's just waffle. Just waffle. I watched Brighton against Chelsea. When was that? About a month ago? I mean, honestly, people, Brighton won that game. Was it 3-0? I think it was 3-0. Some performance. Some performance from Brighton. They destroyed them. Was that Rossinior's last game or something? Anyway, they destroyed them. Could have scored more. Scored some really good goals. Created some really good chances. I was watching them thinking, that's how you play football. Ah, now I remember. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine, my friend. After scoring, we went into a full low block mode. There was one stage in the first half, I think it was only maybe 25 minutes gone. Every single Liverpool player was camped in their own half. Not basically just in their own half, like on the halfway line. Way back. Parking the bus as if there was 2 minutes to go and you needed 3 points. I don't mind it, people. If this was injury time and we're parking the bus, just get over the line, lads. Just go over the line. Just get the 3 points. First half, you're 1-0 up against Demo says Rossini in. He's already in. He's already in. Let's get the likes up before the second half, people. See, this is the problem we have now is Chelsea are confident. Chelsea are thinking we can win this game now, lads. Whereas Liverpool are thinking, how are we going to win this game now? How's this going to happen? Watch this now, people. If we do scam a win today, set piece or a moment of individual brilliance, a worldly free kick or a moment of brilliance from an individual player, it won't be a great team goal. I can't remember the last time we scored a great team goal. It depresses me, people. It depresses me. Long ball from Marmadashvili. Any changes at half time? No. I don't believe so. You know, and if anybody says after this as well that, oh, it was just, look, it was played like a pre-season game. The season is over. Liverpool are guaranteed top 5. Chelsea aren't going to qualify for the Champions League. So it had the feel of like just a game that didn't matter. That's bullshit. Okay? If anyone says that, that's bullshit. This game matters. We have to win. You know, you can't be going through the motions at home against Chelsea. Come on now, lads. Let's see now if Arne Slot said anything to them at half time. Well done, Jeremy Frimpong. He wins a free. Set piece FC. Here we go. Yeah, mark a spot on here. No changes until the 87th minute. Yeah. I think you're being generous. It's usually the 90th minute. Let's get the likes up, everybody. We're nearly at 100 likes. We've 88 likes already. Unbelievable scenes. Right, Soboslai, here we go. Yep, good point. Let's not forget, Chelsea have a caretaker manager. I mean, Man United has an interim manager. He schooled them. Chelsea have a caretaker manager. He's schooling them. Come on, lads. Right, Soboslai. Ball in. Yeah, well done, McAllister. Jeez, McAllister's actually playing. Wow. Was he brought on at half time? He must have been brought on at half time. I want Argentina to win the World Cup because of Messi. I want him to win back-to-back World Cups. Probably won't though. But Alexis McAllister, that man shouldn't even be in the squad for Argentina. He has been woeful this season. And it's not all down to the manager. Like his passing, everything. Here's Soboslai. Look, well done, Soboslai. Pressing the goalkeeper, not one of your teammates helping out. Here we go. And Chelsea get a free. This is the problem, people. This is the problem. Szoboszlai pressing. Who was it in the first half? Frimpong was pressing. And then that's it. That's it. Nobody else. And Cucurella is in again. And it's 2-1. Oh, Jesus, lads. Fully deserved. We are absolutely shocking. That was terrible defending again. Oh, Jesus, lads. Don't be giving out to the referee, lads. That is woeful again. Absolutely woeful. I don't think we're going to be bailed out by an offside. Maybe. Look at the state of that from Jeremy Frimpong. That is absolutely embarrassingly bad. I don't think we're going to get bailed out. We got bailed out. Jesus, lads. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Jeremy Frimpong needs to be sold. That is woeful defending. That is absolutely woeful defending. That is woeful. That is actually woeful. Jeremy Frimpong, you need to leave this club. Oh, he's so bad, people. I said it last summer. I was not impressed with him. Was not impressed with the signing at all. I didn't like him from the very first time I even heard him talk. The interviews he was given. The interviews even he was given. He just didn't seem like he was... You're useless, man. You're useless. You need to be sold. You're not good enough. You're not good enough for Liverpool Football Club. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be harsh. But you need to go. That's a free. Yeah. No. He's not good enough for Liverpool. He's just not, people. I'm not blaming him on all of this. Of course not. Of course not. And I don't want to insult him or anything. But he's not a Liverpool player. He's not good enough. He's just not good enough, people. He's not. And I tell you, I feel sorry for him because he's just so out of his depth as well. Like, the Premier League is not for him. The Bundesliga, absolutely. Head on back there. You'll do well. He's just not a good player. Here's Rio. Oh, good Lord. I know. Just be calm. Just stay calm now. I'm just going to stay calm. Just going to stay calm. I'm just going to stay calm. No, I'm saying nothing. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. No. Not commenting on it. No. Frimpong nearly gets through. Nearly scores. And remember, people, even if he does pull out a worldie into the top corner, it's not going to change my mind about him. We need to stop with this this Harry Maguire effect. You know, if these players aren't good enough, a goal is not going to change your mind. It's not. Jeremy Frimpong's not good enough for Liverpool Football Club. He's not good enough for the Premier League. And a little moment is not going to change your mind. That's the Harry Maguire effect. Harry Maguire, absolutely woeful. My God, that man is one of the worst defenders I've ever seen in my life. What happens? Harry Maguire scores a goal. Oh, what a player. What a player. Harry Maguire is back. He's proved the doubters wrong because he scored a goal. Okay. You know, we need to stop being kidded on by that, people. You know. Same efforts against Crystal Palace. Great goal. Brilliant goal. Not a good performance, people. He's not good. Don't get fooled by it. No, look, I do get the argument. They need a coach. I do get the argument. I do. But people, it can't always be down to the manager. Like, it can't. Like, Curtis Jones just gave the ball away. Curtis Jones just gave the ball away straight to a Chelsea player. Like, that is not on the manager. Cucurella. Like, it's not. That's not on the manager. The setup, the style, the tactics, the lack of intensity, yes. The lineup, yes. But when a player can't pass the ball 10 yards, that was a simple pass. That's not on the manager. That's on the individual player. Cucurella has been Chelsea's best. Cucurella has been Chelsea's most dangerous player today. The man is a fullback. Yeah, and this is, yeah, there you go. Curtis Jones at right back. Why? That's on the manager. The lineup is on the manager. The team selection. But when a player can pass the ball 10 yards, that's on the player. Don't give them a pass, people. Don't give them a pass. Don't blame everything on the manager. And the manager's not good enough. He needs to go. This has been a shambles. But these players, lads, these are playing for Liverpool. Come on. You're living the dream. Every single one of us growing up wanted to play for Liverpool. You're actually living the dream. You're playing like it's a burden. Well done, Rio Ngamoa. Well done, Rio. Once again, a 17-year-old. Relying on a 17-year-old. Based on your logic, 90% of the team should be sold. Okay. Am I wrong? Like, let's be honest, people. Am I wrong? Like, let's go through it. Okay, anybody want to keep Kanate? No. What about Curtis Jones? Not really. Frimpong? No, thank you very much. McAllister? Nope, not for me. Gakpo? Anybody in the comments want to keep Gakpo? Yeah, I didn't think so. Who else are we talking about, people? Let me think. Personally, I know people are going to go mad at this. I would get rid of Szoboszlai. I would. If you could get 60 million, 70 million for Szoboszlai, I would get rid of Szoboszlai. I think the man's ego is way out of control. I'd keep Kirkez. I'd get rid of Marmadashvili. I don't think he's good enough. I said that from day one. This man is not good enough for Liverpool. Gravenberch, I'd keep Gravenberch because I think here's Curtis Jones. Bit of space. What was that? Getting a bit messy now, we lose it. I'd keep Gravenberch because he showed last season that in a proper setup, he can play well. Isak, I'd keep Isak because again, last season he showed when you play it to his strengths, no problem. I mean, Salah's leaving, Robinson's leaving. Like, people, who are we talking about? Like who are we talking about? Like, these players need to look at themselves. Like, they really do. They're shocking. Van Dijk, he's got a year left. So I don't. When you said 90% of the team, like, yeah. Give it to Frimpong. No, Jeremy. Cross it in. Back post. Get ball. Oh! Curtis Jones. Lads, it's about time. Oh, lads, what's going on? He's offside. Who's offside? It's not offside. He couldn't be. Ah, Cody, man. How are you offside there? You're looking right across it. Sums it up, people. Sums it up. Come on, oh lads, will you? Up it a bit, come on. Jesus, lads. Yeah, I'd keep Neone as well. Yeah, that's a good show. Oh, and obviously Rio and Gamoa. I'd keep Rio. Forgot about Rio. But yeah, Ekatike. Yeah. Yeah, I'd keep Ekatike. I think there's a player there, definitely. But other than the rest of them, lads, come on. No, Jeremy. Shoot! Oh. They're checking a handball. They're checking a handball. Checking a handball. Are we going to scam a penalty here? I don't think so. Let me see. No. Nope. He didn't know anything about it. He didn't know anything about it. We have a corner. Oh, get on with it, ref, will you? You're not giving that. Fuck's sake. Sure, it's the arm that's holding him up. Jesus, boys. Cross it in, obviously, man. Curtis Jones. So poor again, people. Look. What's this passing? Marmalashvili just hits it out of play. That's from our corner as well, people. That was Liverpool's corner. It's a good effort from Soboslai. It's a good save. All right, we've improved a bit. We've improved a small bit. Come on now, lads. We're creating a couple of chances here. The short corners always reminds me of Aspas. The worst corner in the history of Liverpool Football Club. Igor Aspas. Anybody in the comments tell me who that corner was against? Ironically, what corner was it? Fewest touches. Gakpo has had 10 touches. Well, what does that tell you though as well, people? That is not on Cody Gakpo, because if that was Alexander Isak, it'd be the same. Arne Slot does not know how to get a striker into the game. It's evident. He doesn't know how to get Alexander Isak into the game. He doesn't know how to get Cody Gakpo into the game when he plays up there. That is on the manager. Again, this is what I'm saying, people. That's why I'd keep Isak, 100%. Johnny gets it. Against Chelsea, ironically, yeah. Oh, jeez, that was a terrible day, people. That was a terrible, terrible day. It really was. Oh, that was shocking. I thought after that was it. We're never winning the league. Lucky Soboslai. What do you reckon, people? Is there a winner in this? Is there a winner? What do you reckon? Come on, Jeremy, will you? Come on now. Take him on. You have the pace. Cross in. Rio. Kirkis, that is woeful. That is woeful. Kirkis, that is woeful, man. Jesus, lads, that's woeful. What is Kirkis even trying to do there? Reece James is coming on. Woeful, people. Woeful. Yep, Mark says Isak under another manager would be frightening. Yep, 100% I agree. Absolutely. You look at him last season at Newcastle. They knew how to play to his strengths. This season, Arne Slot hasn't got a clue. And today proves it as well. Cody Gakpo's playing as striker. Only 10 touches. Yeah, this was supposed to be an easy game. Never an easy game with Liverpool. Tommy says get Isak on, but again, It comes down to the style of play. We're not going to be able to get him into the game. He'll come on 63 minutes. He'll come on about, let's say, 75 minutes. I guarantee you he has less than 3 touches. Guarantee you. Hopefully one of those touches is a goal. But this has been a problem all season. Arne Slot and Liverpool went all summer trying to get their man. Spent 130 million. They probably bought Ekitike thinking, just in case, lads, just in case we don't get him, let's get a striker. And Arne Slot hasn't got a clue how to get the best out of him. Hasn't a clue. That just baffles me, people. It baffles me. Yep, I agree with this from Mully. Give Will Wright and Leone a run. Will Wright is a player. I've seen a few clips of him. He looks a decent player. But again, the problem is with him, I think he's a striker. Arne Slot won't be able to get him into the game. I've seen Joe Cole and Crouch there. Some seat they have. They're like Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. Best seat in the house. They don't actually do anything, considering, you know, regarding the game. But they're the best seat in the house. 2 ex-Liverpool players, of course. Here's Alexander Isak. Right, people, we're going to keep an eye on this now, right? So he's coming on 65th minute. It's going to be a straight swap. Actually, it might not be a straight swap. He could take Rio off and put Gakpo on the left. What do you reckon? No, I'm going to say he can't be that stupid. He's going to go straight swap. Gakpo off, Isak on. Right, he's coming on the 65th minute. Keep an eye on the touches now. I'm going to say realistically, because he's coming on a bit earlier than I said, I'm going to say he has 5 or less touches. 5 or less. Okay? So we keep an eye on that. But who do you think he's coming on for? Is it going to be a straight swap? Tommy says, yeah, Rio. I have a feeling it could be Rio as well. To me, it's a no-brainer. It has to be a straight swap. Get Gakpo off, Isak on. But Arne Slot might be looking at it and thinking, well, we can't get Gakpo into the game the way we are. Here's Cucurella again. And Chelsea have a corner. Right back is a problem for us, people, isn't it? It's a huge problem for us. Like Curtis Jones, you have to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's not a right back. That's on the manager. Shouldn't be playing him. Should not be playing a midfielder right back. He's been doing it all season. I understand my injuries and everything, but with Calvin Ramsey there, yeah, Rio. Yeah. Tommy was right. Yeah. Tyrone says, take Rio off. Yeah. Gakpo's on the left. 65 minutes he got, people. And rightly so. Fans are booing the Rio sub. Yep. It's just, this is the problem, people, right? Now, Rio in the second half, he hasn't had a great game. But Rio Ngamoa is capable of just a moment of brilliance. Gakpo is not. And that's not a criticism of him. It's just not the way he plays. Like, he's capable of a moment. Just capable of something. Getting the ball and all of a sudden he could beat his man, set up a goal. Gakpo doesn't do that. He cuts inside the whole time. That's a free. Well done, Frimpong. So that makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. Like, it was the most obvious substitution. It really was. Arne Slot, honestly, definition of insanity. Yeah, Tommy says the only pace we had, yeah. Like Arne Slot will come out with the same rubbish. How would we have to protect the player? We have to protect the player. Protect him from what? He's 18. We've got 2 games left to go in the season. Like, come on. We're going to be playing once a week for the next 2 weeks and then you're on holidays. Like, will you get a grip? Will you? Just play him. And I've always said it as well, people. When you're that age, you'd play every single day. Every single day. Wouldn't bother you. These players want to play. Right, come on, no boys. Let's scam a win here. Come on. Let's scam a win. Come on, Soboslai. Good ball now. Come on. Back post. No, I'm not saying anything. Yeah, no, I'm not saying anything. No, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Sums it up, people. Sums it up. No, we're not saying anything about that. That didn't happen. Yep, Rooney wasn't protected. Owen wasn't protected. Andrew says, good job Michael Owen didn't play under Arne Slot. When Michael Owen made his debut at 16 against Wimbledon, scored a goal. The following season, people, he was our best player. Simple. To be fair to Ray Evans, he played him every single game. Now, people might argue that that was what led to his injury, but I just think he was unlucky. Like Rooney, that man at 16 was Everton's best player even before he made his debut. And the amount of football that man played. And the injuries Rooney got, they were just impact injuries, like he might have broke a bone or something. But that man played some amount of football. Messi was another one. You know, when these players are that young, they want to play. The sports science nonsense drive you mad. Mark is confident we're going to keep the point. I don't know. We'll be 1 point closer to Champions League football next season. Soboslai. Oh, he's at the post. See, what did I tell you, people? What did I tell you? It's going to be just a moment. Oh, unlucky. It's just going to be a moment of brilliance. Either a set piece or a moment of brilliance. Frimpong playing right back now, or is it just the way the team is? Oh, jeez, I'll tell you one thing, Jeremy Frimpong, you got lucky there, my man. You got lucky there. %. Spot on. Simon's in the chat. Thank you very much. He's going 2-1 to Liverpool. Look, we'll all take it. We'll all take it. If we get a win today, that's it. Champions League is done. We only need 1 more point. And I'd imagine Brentford will probably lose today against City. Although I do think they will take something there. But I think they have to win. And Bournemouth are away to Fulham, I think. So hopefully they drop points. So if we can win today, that's it. It's done, in my opinion. It's just so disjointed though in the attack. So disjointed. There's Frimpong. Come on now. Cross in. Good ball. Ah, too close to the goalie. Thank you very much, everybody. 100 likes. Thanks, Kev. People, are we keeping an eye on Isak? How many touches has he had? David, can you give a shout out to Eskview Masters? Apologies if I didn't pronounce that right. That should be a yellow card. Come on now, lads, will you? Just come on. Isak has 0 touches. Liverpool chat is the man with the stats. Keep an eye on it, my friend. Keep an eye on it. Let me know. Hopefully his first touch is a goal. We have another free kick in a dangerous area. Soboslai. Right, we're not going to mention the last free kick. We're not going to mention that, people. It didn't happen. Okay? It didn't happen. Here we go. He can redeem himself. Good ball. Is that McAllister again? Corner. Okay. Set piece. It's only going to be a set piece or a moment of brilliance, people, that we're going to score. It's not going to be from brilliant open play movement or just combination or anything. It's going to be set piece or a moment of genius. Come on now. Virgil, come on. Let's scam a win, lads. Let's scam a win. Cross in. Cross out. Back in. Put it back in, lads. Come on. Don't go back to the goalie. Don't go back to the goalie. From our corner, lads. From our corner. Look at the state of us. And back to the goalie. This has been a woeful second half from both teams, really. Here's Palmer. Best player in the world. Because he's English. Don't lose it, lads. Don't lose it. Come on now. I predicted a draw at the start, so don't lose it. Come on. Don't lose another game. And what are we doing playing it out from the back? Look at this. Look at the state of this. Watch this now. Get it free. Okay, we'll take it. Corkis has had a quiet game. He hasn't been bad defensively. But going forward, he doesn't really offer a lot. And I'm surprised with that. That was his main strength at Bournemouth. Oh, we're getting caught out. We're getting caught out. Ah. Mark is hoping for a Substitution winner. I'm just hoping for a winner. Any Liverpool player. It doesn't matter. Even an own goal. We take an own goal, people. We win today, it's done. Us and late goals, though, people. Us and late goals. Isak has one touch. He's been on the field for 10 minutes. Okay. One touch. Liverpool chat. Go subscribe to his channel, everybody. He's the man for the stats. He's taken off Gakpo. Can you believe it? For Chiesa. Joe Gomez for Please Be Jeremy Frimpong. Kanate and Gakpo is off. Gomez and Chiesa is on. Right, so it's straight swap. Are we talking straight swaps? Gomez is going to play centre half. Chiesa for Gakpo. Chiesa out on the left. Again. Why'd you take off Rio? Leave Gakpo on for what? 10 minutes? Liverpool lose it. Don't lose it now, lads. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. We win it back. Jeremy. That's so poor, lads. The pass was actually terrible. The pass brought him wide. The pass was terrible. We win it back. Isak. So bad, lads. Come on. Keep it in, man. It's not a corner. Show up, Cucurella, will you? Get your haircut, will you? Honestly. Come on, lads. Another set piece now. Come on. Come on, lads. Come on. If we win this, we're in the Champions League. Come on, that's all that matters. Champions League football for next season. And then it'll be woeful again. But anyway. Mark says his subs batter my brains. Yeah, well, I don't understand why you just put Frimpong on the left. Or sorry, Gakpo on the left. And then bring him off a few minutes later. Just leave Rio out. There! Oh! Virgil nearly scored. He hit the bar. Ah! He reckons he was fouled. Ref, how's that not a penalty? Casado's not even looking at the ball. He's not even looking at the ball. They're going to say no, but sure Virgil got his head on. Look at Casado, watch. I don't know, people, I don't know. Anyway, he's not getting a penalty for that. We missed another chance. That's a good point. Seal Team Zero says Premier League champs versus World champs. Both garbage. Yep. Come on, let's go up and gone with Willies. Come on, we need to win today. Come on. Fucking hell. He says pretending they're injured. Exactly, Demo, yeah. I mean, the huddle makes such a difference. Maybe they forgot to do it today. Is that why we're playing so bad? That must explain it. Maybe they forgot to do it 19 times this season. I think it's a waste of time. The huddle, I think it's a waste of absolute time. Anyway, both teams do it as well. So what's the point? Like, it's not as if you've stumbled upon something that no other team is doing. So it must be working. Everyone does it now. Say what you have to say in the dressing room. Go out and win. Right, Liam Delap is coming on. Chiesa. There's no one up there with him. Ref, that's a free. Ref, that's a free. How's that not a free? Oh, Kirkes going to get caught. Oh, that's a goal kick. That's a goal kick. What's this goalkeeper doing? What's the goalkeeper doing? You don't do that. You make it look like he's going out for a corner. Well done, Milos. Good defending. Good defending. Yep. Isak has touched the ball. He has 2 touches now. I said less than 5. Come on, oh lads. This game is here for us. Come on. Scam a win. Scam a win and it's done. We're in the Champions League. Johnny says good recovery by Kirkes, to be fair. No, it was, to be fair, because he looked like he was done. No, he done well. No, I think defensively today he's been solid. But going forward he hasn't really offered a lot. Which is disappointing. It's a free. There's a winner in this, lads. There's a winner in this. Come on. There's a winner in this. I just don't know for which team. Let's get the likes up, everybody. Let's hit the likes. The more likes we get, the more chance we have of a win. I just made that up, but it doesn't matter. Come on. Here we go. Soboslai. Come on now. Come on now. Put it into a dangerous area. Isak is waiting to score. Oh, handball. Players are looking for handball. Half-hearted appeals because we can't create anything. Please, ref, give us an old penalty there, will you? Corner. Told you, people, it's going to be a set piece. Here we go. Soboslai again now. Come on. It's going to be a free out. It's going to be a free out now. Usual shy. He's going to give a free out now. The referee's going to bottle this. Watch this now. Look. Free out. Watch these Chelsea players now. They're just going to throw themselves to the ground. As soon as this ball is kicked, they're just going to throw themselves to the ground. It's going to be a free out. The referee's going to bottle it. Watch this now. Yeah, watch this. The most obvious free out you'll ever see. So poor, lads. That is beyond shit. Just don't lose it. Whatever you do, don't lose it. Don't lose it now, lads. Not another late lose. Jesus, lads. Even with a draw, I still think we get it. I think Brentford will drop points. I think Bournemouth will drop points. Yeah, Chelsea are done. Come on, now, lads. When we go one winner in this, come on. Chelsea are finished. They're going for a draw. Come on. That's it, obviously. Well done. It's too easy, too easy. Oh. Oh, Chelsea are on the attack now. Cross in. And now we're going to be hanging on again. Oh, we're absolutely woeful at corners, lads. Absolutely woeful. Another bit of a shambles from the club as the set piece coach. Man had no experience. You're getting him to be the set piece coach of the Premier League champions in a set piece league. Good call, lads. Good call. Get rid of him halfway through the season. What was he? He was something to do with player. He was something to do with the players. It wasn't anything to do with set pieces or something. He had no experience for the job. But yeah, we're the Premier League champions. The standards are huge. Can you do it? I've no experience. Doesn't matter. Learn as you go. Joey G with the yellow card. The legend, Joey G. Don't lose it now, lads. Don't lose it. A draw is not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, they're in. Watch the cross now, lads. Good defending. Good defending. All right. Don't let him buy you. You let him buy him. Ah, lads. Frimpong, you have to defend better than that. Oh, go on now, go boys, go! Oh, that's beyond shit. That's woeful, lads. That is woeful. What's he giving? Free. They're going to check a penalty. Jeez, that's woeful from Frimpong. That is woeful. That's not a penalty. You're not getting a penalty for that. It's coming together. Doesn't get the ball. Oh, we could be in trouble here, people, are we? I don't think you're getting a penalty for that. That's a coming together. That's a coming together. Look at the two of them. They don't know where they are. Check and cleared. I think. Is it? Two mid-table teams, people. No, I don't think that was a penalty. Frimpong again, though. Come on, let's get up there. Jesus, please. 7 minutes injury time. He's offside. Come on, come on, move it. Marmalashvili, come on. Come on, lads. We can still win it. Give it to Curtis Jones. He's in. Curtis Jones. Go on. Pick a pass. Nobody in the edge of the box. It's getting a bit end-to-end now. Here's Kukurea. Let's look at the space. That's a poor pass from Enzo. Other than that, they were in. There's no urgency from them. Look, they don't want to win. Happy with the draw. Look at this. Come on, lads. Go and try and win the game. Look at them. Walking out. And then you just hit it up long and hit it back. Isak looking for a back pass. That sums it up now. Trying to scam a back pass. Oh, too much space. Here's James. Lads, don't lose it now. Cross in. Keeper. Right, come on now, boys. Move, move. Come on. Look, he's no one. They don't want it. They don't want the ball. Come on. Still have 5 minutes to go, lads. You can still win it. Look at them walking around. Ah, Jesus, lads. He's not one to win today. To be fair to Marmalashvili, he wanted to get it going. Well done, Joey G. Look, Frimpong has no one ahead of him. No one ahead of him. He gives it away. Oh, jeez, we're so bad. We are so bad. Come on, lads. Up the field now. We have it back. Come on. Here's Frimpong. Curtis Jones. Nice pass. Isak. Oh, no one there. No one there. It's good play. Don't lose it. Frimpong loses it. McAllister, you absolute... Oh, Jesus, that man drives me up the wall. Oh, he drives me up the wall. He's going nowhere. And he gets a yellow card for himself. Please tell me he's suspended for the next game. How many touches now for Isak? That is, I think I might be wrong, but I think that's 3. I said less than 5. Thomas is in the chat. He says absolutely woeful. Stop watching ages ago. Just check your watch along now and again. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much. It has been woeful. It has been woeful. 2 mid-table teams. One of them actually is mid-table, and Liverpool, amazingly, are 4th. Here's Enzo. Well, lads, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Well done. Win it back. That's Liverpool's throw. Right, bit of urgency now, lads. Bit of urgency. Right, what have we got here? Right, somebody move for him. Anybody moving for him? Okay, yeah, you throw it to another lad. Yeah, right. Joey G. Right, what have we got here? Come on. Still 2 minutes to go. Come on. Good defending. Good defending. Chelsea have a free. Here we go. Taking a quick one. Why do the cameramen always just show the managers? Like, we know what they look like. Will you get back to the game? Chelsea have it now. Cross in. Keeper. Jesus. Give it to him. Give it to him. Go. Go. Oh, you absolute idiot. What are you doing? Oh, Jesus, lads, we're so bad. What is Marmanashvili doing there? Here we go. Chiesa. What's he giving now? What has the referee done there? Why are you stopping it for? Right, here we go, people. We have the ball. Come on. Oh, good Lord. Oh, Jesus, lads. Ah, Jesus, this team, they can't even play a 1-2. Don't foul him. He fouls him. But your Chiesa, you knew well he was going to go down. You knew well he was going to go down. That's the way the league is. All you have to do is touch a player and he throws himself to the ground and it's a free out. But it was the earlier one with yourself and Sobostai. How can you not do a 1-2? You have a chance to put the ball into the box. Put the ball into the box. No, no, no. We'll try and overplay it. Oh, Jesus, lads, this team. This team, what an opportunity missed to just wrap it up. It's done. We're in the Champions League. But no, now we're still looking over our shoulders. Now we're still hoping Brentford lose. Now we're still hoping Bournemouth lose. What an absolute shit show. What an absolute shit show. What an absolute woeful, woeful performance. Lads, what is wrong with you? You're 1-0 up after 5 minutes. And then you just park the bus. Oh, Jesus, lads. So that's 12 wins in 31 games. Yeah, I'm not making that up. I'm not making that up, people. 12 wins in our last 31 games. Wow. Ah, lads, this team, that was a woeful performance. Absolutely woeful. You're at home, lads. You're at home. You're 1-0 up after 5 minutes, playing a team that haven't won in 6. And you don't even try. Parking the bus in the first half. Didn't even look like scoring in the second half. Got lucky with an offside goal. We had one that was offside because Cody Gakpo was looking right across the line. And how do you expect him to stay onside when he's looking right across the line? Like, that's not possible. Never worked the goalkeeper. Soboslai had one chance, actually. A shot from outside the box. Soboslai hit the post. And that is what it always is. It's moments, people. Absolutely shocking. Let's get the likes up, everybody. Let's try and get 200 likes before I call it a day. Oh, Jesus, lads. What a shocking season. What a shocking season. Was there more boos? There should be. Look, a draw against Chelsea is not the end of the world. It's not. But that performance was so poor. We played like as if we were away from home. So poor. Let's get the likes up, everybody. We've 165 people in the chat. Let's get the likes to 200 before I call it a day, because another woeful performance. Like, it started so well. We didn't create one thing in the first half after the goal. Isak came on. What was Isak touches after? Was it 3? I said he'd have less than 5. He came on in the 65th minute. And it's not Isak's fault. This manager does not know how to get him into the team. Sorry, into the game. He had 5 touches. Wow. I was spot on. I said he'd have 5 or less. Wow. He came on in the 65th minute. There was 7 minutes injury time. He was more than a half an hour onto the field. 5 touches. What are Chelsea doing? What's all that clapping in front of the crowd there? You've been woeful, lads. You got a draw against one of the worst teams in the league. What's that about? Oh, we're finished, people. Oh, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse next season. It really is. I mean, the performance was so poor again. I just don't get it with this team. I don't get it. I don't get it. How can you be 1-0 up after 5 minutes? And then you're pretty much parking the bus at home. It was the only shot on target we had in the first half. Now, the second half was a little bit improved. But it's had 10 minutes even of sustained pressure. Not even 10 minutes. We're at home. Playing into the Kop. Yeah, now we have to support Fulham. There you go. Hope a Man City win. Because we can't let it go. We play Aston Villa next. Like, we can't have it a case where we're looking over our shoulders at Brentford and Bournemouth. Ah, Jesus, it's just so underwhelming. That is the best way to describe it. Such underwhelming performance. Let's get the likes up, everybody. Yeah, we did, Damon, to be fair. We made a very good Chelsea team look half decent. What's going on with Chelsea celebrating like this, though? What is going on? Like, lads, these are embarrassing. They respect Liverpool, I get. Yeah, I think we all want City to win. But I tell you one thing, people. This is not against Vic now. Fair play to Vic for showing up. He always does. A lot of Man City fans online. The arrogance of them, people. Like against Everton, you know your man that Sky Sports keeps showing with the bottle? Like, he had the bottle in his pocket. He was ready to show it again. Like, that to me is just, it's cringe. They're turning into Arsenal. They stop with the cringe. Just go and win the league. You know, you didn't drop points to Everton. You know, they're becoming a bit too cocky. And especially on likes of Sky and, or not so much Sky Sports, but Talk Sport and YouTube channels. It's always, Arsenal are going to bottle it again. I'm bored with it, people. I'm bored with it. Arsenal, just go win the league. I've come to terms with it now. I've come to terms with. Arsenal will be Premier League champions. They better not win the Champions League, but I've come to terms with it. They're going to win the league. It is what it is. But no, I think Man City fans, as I say, nothing to do with Vic again. Vic always in the chat. More than welcome. Just becoming a bit too arrogant for my liking now. Bit too arrogant. Yep. And draw it home to a team that have lost 6 on the trot. They've only scored 1 goal in that time as well. And they turn up to Anfield, and of course, they don't lose. Of course not. Spurs were the same. Spurs were... what were Spurs after losing? Oh, serious amount of games. Rock up to Anfield. We give them a pint. No problem. There you go. We are Liverpool. We don't sack managers. The biggest myth in football. Liverpool don't sack managers. Of course we do. If it's not going right, you sack a manager. You know, this is the thing when people say that when you get a new manager, you have to give him time. Okay, you give him time. So we gave the likes of Brendan Rodgers time, Rafa Benitez time, Gerard Houllier needed time, all of that. But this manager came in, he won the league in his first season. If it is not broken, do not fix it. He tried to fix something that wasn't broken, and he has got so wrong. So wrong. That you, as a fan, when we've gotten a new manager, it's because the previous manager was woeful, okay, and it was shocking. So you get a new manager and he needs time to get his style on it, build it back up, and then we go. Arne Slot came in and he won the league. And now it's woeful. We're not seeing anything, people, to suggest that this man is going to bring it back up. We have never sacked a league winner. We are about to. But there you go again. I mean, whenever Liverpool have won the league, the manager has kept it going up. This man has kept it going down. I mean, it's unbelievable, people. I honestly don't know how this manager scammed the league last season, because he did. If it's not broken, do not fix it. Can't believe I'm looking forward to the season being over. Says it all. Shankly will be sick to his stomach. Yeah, I mean, it's beyond 2 games to go, and it's woeful, people. It's woeful. It's woeful to watch. It's not enjoyable. It ain't enjoyable. And I've said it so many times, people. I've said it so many times. I wouldn't mind Arne Slot staying if you watch Liverpool and you say, we can see what he's trying to do. Okay, we just need a couple of players. We need a midfielder. We need a wide player, whatever it may be. People, this style, this system does not win you the league. It doesn't. I'm very critical of the players. I think the players have to step up. But as I say, even if the players are playing well, this style of play does not win the league. It doesn't. It doesn't. People might say, well, Arsenal are going to scam a league. Arsenal have been playing this way for the last 3 or 4 years. Actually, no, that's a bit harsh on them. Probably, maybe 2.5 years they've been playing this way. But Liverpool aren't even good at it. Liverpool aren't even good at it. Arsenal, to be fair to them, are good at it. Liverpool aren't. If your whole thing is parking the bus, okay, park the bus, but be good at it. If your whole thing is attacking, forget about defending, attack, but be good at it. We're not good at anything. Players have been garbage, says Gavin. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Don't give the players a pass on this, people. They've not been good. But it's the style. It's the way the style is. We're not winning the league with playing this way. It's not happening. You're not competing for it. You know, as much as we criticise Arsenal, at least they can rely on being solid defensively. We can't do that. We can't do that. PSG, the first leg against Bayern. Arne Slot is trying to turn us into PSG. Okay, so you look at the first leg against Bayern. They couldn't defend, but they scored 5 goals. So, okay, lean on that. Just go outscore teams. Liverpool can't do that. We can't even create a chance. No pace, no energy, no fight. This can't continue. Yep. We've been saying it. But the club aren't going to sack him because it's all about getting top 5. Right, let's check the old... What stats did we have? Right, we had 3 shots on target. We had less possession at home after being 1-0 up after 5 minutes. 3 shots on target. We had 8 shots. Hey. 4 shots off target. Ooh. 2 games to go. 5 points off United. That to me is up there with the Wolves defeat. Losing to that United team. It really is. Let's get the likes up, people, before I call it a day. Bring back Diaz and Nunes. Well, here's the thing with Nunes. Nunes would drive you mad, but the man used to press. Diaz, very inconsistent, but he used to press. This team doesn't press. Prez is in the chat. He's enjoying himself. He's a United fan. He's more than welcome. Keep it respectable. You know, we have a bit of crack in the chat. We have to. Because if you didn't laugh, you'd cry. We should be called Christmas FC. The team that keeps on giving. I like that. Can't pass, can't defend, can't score. Seriously embarrassing. Yep. Can't lean on anything. That's the problem. You know, you have to get the balance right. He's got the balance spot on with being crap at everything. I have to give him credit for that. Yeah, we're not good at anything, people. It's not good. It's frustrating. It wasn't supposed to be this way. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I predicted Liverpool to win the Champions League. Right? At the start of the season, I predicted Liverpool to finish 3rd. Can that still happen? If United get a point today, we can't finish 3rd. So I was wrong about that. I predicted Liverpool to win the Champions League because, I said, there was a lot of new players last summer. Going to take a bit of time to settle. But the second half of the season, that's when you're going to see the real Liverpool and we're going to win the Champions League. We have not seen anything this season to suggest that we're getting better. We haven't seen anything to suggest that, okay, well, the Champions League just came a bit too soon for this new group. Next season, people, we are going to win everything. No. We'd be lucky to win a game. We'd be lucky to win a game, people. We're going to end up like Spurs. Yep, demo 100%. We're not a pressing team. We're a depressing team. That's what they've been doing all season. But yeah, we've nothing to lean on. We're not going to... we're going to end up like Spurs. People might think that's crazy. Spurs won the Europa League last season. Spurs were in the Champions League this season. Spurs could still, I don't think they will, but Spurs could still get relegated. That's what I see when I look at this team, people. If we get it wrong in a transfer window again, and we get the manager wrong, we are going to be the next Spurs. It's happening. We're very fortunate this league is woeful. It's woeful. We're actually 4th. People, the stat has changed. It has changed. Let me update the stat. Liverpool have won 12 games in their last 31. We're 4th. We're actually 4th. Wow. How many draws is that this season? 8? 9? 8. 8 draws, 11 losses. We've only won 17 games out of 36. But, as I say, 5 of those games were the first 5 of the season. Buddy says, imagine Villa finishing above us. We might have... No, yeah, let me rephrase there. We might not have to imagine it. I'll tell you one thing, I watched Villa the other night, very impressive. I think Villa have kind of checked out as far as the league is concerned. They're getting Champions League football if they win the Europa League, and I tell you, watching them the other night, very, very impressive. I think they've checked out the league. Watching them against Spurs last week, they changed the team, but it was woeful performance. They were just, everything was going into that semi-final, and it worked. They won 4-0. Brilliant performance. So, I think Villa are finished in the league because they're guaranteed Champions League football if they win the Europa League and a trophy. Who are they playing tomorrow, actually? They're away to Burnley. They should even win that. He'll make changes for that game. But even if they don't, they're going to be relying on that final. They should win it. But yeah, it's up to... We need Fulham to win. We need Man City to win. And then Champions League is guaranteed. That's the state of this team at the moment, people. We're relying on Fulham. Do you think, people, be honest now, do you think, now I know he's had injuries, but do you think Alexander Isak, do you think he regrets joining Liverpool? I think he could. I think he could, people. Now I know he's had injuries, but the big problem with these players that have come in last summer, Kirk has another one, they thought they were joining the Premier League champions, that were going to dominate the league. You know, they were joining a club that was ambitious to win the Champions League. And it's just been an absolute disaster. I wonder, are they looking at it? I'm hoping that they're not looking at the club and thinking, this club is not serious. Like Mo Salah's coming out and saying the standards have dropped. Are these players now looking at it and thinking, yeah, this club is not serious, we're not competing? I don't know, people. I think it's a big worry. If FSG bought wingers and a 6, we would have a different season. Yep, that's a fair point because we've no pace. But do they then go in the summer and buy wingers and a number 6? Because if they don't, it's going to be the same crap. But then even if they do, if we get pace and a proper holding midfielder, is Arne Slot going to use that in the right way? Was that ball touch for that goal, for Chelsea's goal? He's not even close to it, lads. He's not even close. It's funny the way the old camera angles. I don't think he regrets joining. Liverpool will be back next season and fight again. Yeah, hopefully you're right, but it's not going to be with this manager. It ain't going to be with Arne Slot. He's just, look, I feel sorry for him. I've said it before. I feel sorry for him because he's just out of his depth. He's not trying to lose these games or draw these games, but he just doesn't know how to get it right. Donny says even if Rodgers inherited Klopp's side, he would have won the league. Let's stop the Premier League accolades for Slot now. No, look, that's yeah. Look, I still say, look, he was the league. The team he inherited was unbelievable, and I think the fact that they played together and finished third, and then he came in and they won the league. That season together really helped. But look, I don't want to rewrite history. Arne Slot deserves credit for last season. He does. He was the manager. History books will show. He was the manager. He got us over the line. He got the job done. Jurgen Klopp was just unlucky. You look at Mikel Arteta. I mean, he's the most average manager I've ever seen in my life. Jurgen Klopp is one of the greatest managers ever. And Mikel Arteta is going to win the same amount of... And he might even win more than Jurgen Klopp. He was just so unlucky. He really was. He was going up against a team that are charged with 115 charges. But I mean, he got 99 points, 97 points and 92 points and he only won one league. I mean, that's just unlucky. It really is. Whereas you look at Arteta, I mean, what are they going to get? 85 points or 86 points or something? And they're probably going to win the league. Actually, what can they get? What have they got? 76, 3 games to go. 85 points. If they win their 3 games. 85 points. I mean, Jurgen Klopp got 97 and he still couldn't get it over the line. You know, it just shows you the standard of the league has just dropped. He was just so unlucky. He really was. Quality manager. Timing is a real important thing for a manager. It's the same with Alex Ferguson, really. I mean, when Alex Ferguson won the Premier League, he was finishing above teams like Norwich, Leeds, Newcastle, Aston Villa. What have all those clubs got in common back then? They all ended up getting relegated. Man United dominated. All of those clubs, Blackburn Rovers, won it in 95. They ended up getting relegated. So you had the first league, I think he finished above, was it Aston Villa? They ended up getting relegated. Or was it Norwich? I'm not sure. First 1 or 2 anyway. I think it was Aston Villa or Norwich or someone. Then it was Blackburn. Then it was Newcastle. All relegated. You know, all relegated. He was winning titles against clubs that were, you know, weren't serious. Jurgen Klopp going up against a team that was getting 100 points. Domestic trebles. It's just timing is everything, people. It really is. You know, he was just unlucky. He really was. And then even the Champions League. See, this is why every Liverpool fan loved Jurgen Klopp. The Champions League in 2018. Like, we shouldn't have even been in the final. Shouldn't have even been in the final. But Jurgen Klopp, what a manager. That football was unbelievable. And we were beating teams, we were outscoring teams. And then again, just unlucky that we didn't play with a goal. We decided not to play with a goalkeeper in the Champions League final. It was a mistake. I think if he had played with a goalkeeper instead of playing with 10 men, I think we could have won that game. But anyway, again, just unlucky. John Barnes just said there is no better manager than Slot for Liverpool. Yeah, interesting. I mean, what a legend. Absolute legend. But I have to disagree with the legend, John Barnes. What a player. I started watching Liverpool when he was coming towards the end of his career, so I never got to see John Barnes in his prime. Look, if there's anybody that can speak on Liverpool, it's ex-players. Absolutely. We might not agree with their opinion, but they're more than entitled to give their opinion. But I disagree. I disagree with him. I don't know what he's seeing. Like last season, okay, fair enough, we won the league, but you could start to see the second half of the season was when things were starting to go wrong. But then this season just been shocking. Vic says, who is John Barnes? John Barnes is better than any Man City player you've ever had. And that is a fact. One of the best players ever. Yeah, ex-players. I mean, we're fans, people. Every fan is entitled to their opinion. I give my opinion on YouTube, but if there's anybody that's entitled, everyone can give their opinion. Everyone's entitled to give an opinion. But if there is ex-players, every one of them, every single one of them can give opinion on Liverpool. Mightn't agree with it, but more than entitled. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. He's defending Slot and criticising the fans for booing at full time. Look, Liverpool weren't... I'm going to say Liverpool, in my opinion, the fans weren't booing the result. Draws happen, people. Okay. But it's the performance. It's the performance. Because as Liverpool fans, we look at that performance and we think, if we keep playing like this, we're not winning games. We're not going to win these games. We're going to scam a win every now and again, but we're not going to win. We're not going to compete. This style of football does not work. And it just doesn't make sense, because as Liverpool fans, we're 1-0 up. We are looking at this team thinking, right, we're 1-0 after 5 minutes, we're at home. Chelsea are struggling, they're low on confidence. Go and kill the game. One shot on target in the first half. Not one shot after the goal. Sitting back, parking the bus basically in the first half. And the bizarre thing for me, right, Arne Slot on the sideline, you could see he was angry, he was frustrated, he was shaking his head, he's sitting down, he's giving out to one of his assistants. And you're like, but Arne, what is the plan then? Like, why are you frustrated with this when this is obviously the way you want them to play? Because if it's not the way you want them to play and they're just playing this way, well then you need to resign because they're not listening to you. This is obviously the way you have set them up. They're sitting back. It just, like, what are you upset with? Now, okay, Liverpool were giving away the ball a lot, but you can't be upset with the way that they were playing. Like, the style, that's on you. So I just don't get it. I don't get why he was really upset with. Because it just doesn't make sense. Gerrard usually gets a few subtle digs in a slot. I tell you what, Steven Gerrard, people, I don't rate him as a manager, but I think he's turned into one of the best pundits out there. I think he's absolutely brilliant pundit on TNT. So my advice to Stevie G, forget about the managing. Stick to being a pundit, because I tell you, there's very few pundits out there that actually give proper analysis. And as well, the man, a legend. What a player. Very few pundits give proper analysis. It's all about clicks. Roy Keane, for me, one of the worst pundits you'll ever hear in your life. But Sky Sports love him because it's all about the clicks. It's all about sound bites. That's what Roy Keane is there to do. I could do Roy Keane's job. Do your job. You're going to war, going to battle. Smash into somebody. Anybody can say that. Anybody can say that. But I like Steven Gerrard. He talks about the game, talks about his experience, but proper football talk. Like, it's not just clickbait, it's not just sound bites. That's what Roy Keane does. So I think Steven Gerrard is becoming one of the best pundits out there. I really do. But yeah, I mean, look, it's football punditry at the moment is in a bad place anyway. Yeah, I think Daniel Sturridge is very good on Sky. At the beginning, when he got the job first, he was going down that stupid dancing YouTube. Leave that to us, okay? You're on Sky Sports. You're supposed to be professional. So lately, I've seen him, and no, he does talk a lot of sense. But when he got the job first, it was more, you're singing. What you singing for? You're kind of acting like an idiot. You're on Sky. I always say Sky should be professional. Like, YouTube is a great platform for fans to give their opinion. I think it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And when people, like, after the game, I'll check a few, see what they're saying about Liverpool. And that's to get the fans' perspective. But when you watch Sky Sports, you're paying a fortune. You should be listening to proper analysis, proper punditry, breaking down the way a game is. Jamie Carragher, to be fair to him, was very good on Monday Night Football, because he breaks down a play, what has happened, the distance between players and all of this. But other than that, I mean, you've got people there that are just... Nexus of thought is the fact that Neville is terrible. Like, last Sunday after the game, Jamie Carragher, you could see Jamie Carragher was a bit rattled because Liverpool lost. But Gary Neville is just... He's too hyper when Man United win. Like, basically saying Man United could win the league next season. Like, what are you talking about, man? They're terrible. They're terrible. And the fact that Sky Sports have a camera in the gantry, they're encouraging that. They're encouraging that fan watch-along. That's for YouTube. That's what we do. But on Sky Sports, you should be professional. You're ex-players. You're supposed to have an insight into the game that we as fans don't have. Be professional. It just, I pay a fortune for those channels. I don't want to be looking at Daniel Sturridge singing and dancing. Roy Keane just coming out with stupid sound bites. I want to see proper analysis. But anyway, they won't change now because Sky are obviously making a fortune. So they're not going to, they're encouraging that. They're encouraging that from their pundits to just, you know, have a laugh and a joke and just be the sound bites and all of that. What do I think about Jim Beglin? I think Jim Beglin is very good. I think he's very good. But I've said this before. The best commentator out there, in my opinion, is Gary Breen. Gary Breen wasn't a great player. Played for Ireland, played in the World Cup. But I think he's an absolutely brilliant commentator. He commentates on the game. He gives us insights into what's happening and he commentates on the game. I also think Don Goodman for Sky Sports is one of the best out there. Because when you're listening to Don Goodman, he could do any game. You don't know who he played for. You don't know who he played for. And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. I don't know why Sky are encouraging the likes of Gary Neville screaming and shouting, you know, when United score. When Harry Maguire scored the winner against Liverpool, you could literally hear him on commentary. When Mbeumo was running at the goalkeeper in the Manchester Derby, you could literally hear Gary Neville shouting, "Go on, go on!" Like, come on, lads. Come on. Like, he shouldn't be doing Man United games. I can't stand it. Like, you're not on YouTube doing a watch-along. If that's what you want to do, absolutely. Brilliant. But you're on Sky Sports. Your job is to be neutral. Is it too much to ask? But as I say, Sky Sports encourage you. And the worst, of course, is Ali McCoist. Ali McCoist is the worst commentator out there. Darren Fletcher is very good and great night against Barcelona. Look, Darren Fletcher gets a lot of hate. I actually think Darren Fletcher's a decent commentator. He needs to stop trying to be a pundit and stop trying to analyse the way the game is going. Say what you see. If you see it, say it. That's the commentator's job. I think he's decent. Ali McCoist is woeful. Ali McCoist is absolutely woeful. People, to me, he's fake. He's fake. And it goes back to me for the clip with the AC/DC song. I think that's the most fakest bullshit you'll ever see in your life. I mean, I think it might have been a Bayern Munich game or something. It's behind the scenes before the game, and on the loudspeaker, AC/DC comes on. And it's the fakest reaction you'll ever see in your life. It's, you know, it was Hell's Bells from AC/DC. The bells start to come in, and that's AC/DC, is it? Is it? A guitar's going to come in here now. It is. Yeah, like it's obvious. It's AC/DC. If you know the song, you know the song. Like if Wonderwall came on, hold on a minute, is that Wonderwall? Like, come on, it's fake. And during the week, actually, in the Champions League semi-final, similar thing happened. They had the camera on him. Camera was on the pitch, pointing up at the gantry. Ali McCoist apparently didn't know he was on screen. Apparently. Thunderstruck comes on. And Ali McCoist was like this. Thunder. And he was doing his notes. Thunder. It's like, it's performative. You know the camera's on you. But for some reason, the broadcasters are encouraging that from their pundits. They're encouraging that. I don't understand why. I'm a big NFL fan. People, I'm not joking you. The punditry, the analysis in an NFL game is on another level. It really is. Because when you watch an NFL game, you're not seeing the ins and outs of a play. And when you go back to the studio at halftime or whatever, the way they break it down, I mean, it's next level. It's next level. And I can't understand why Sky Sports and TNT are encouraging that nonsense from them. But as I say, look, it's all clicks, it's social media and all of that. There you go. 1,000,000% this hits the nail on the head. Rio pretending to respect Real Madrid badge on the ground. That was, I don't know if that was TNT or whether it was just his pages. But it was the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, think about it, people. Think about it. He told whoever was with him, right, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to pretend to walk on the badge and then, stop myself. Make sure you press record, okay? And the friend said, right, Rio, when you're ready. Like, lads, come on. Come on. I'm going on a rant here. There you go, yeah. Next of thought is spot on as well. Rugby, lads, yeah. Rugby pundits are a lot better. I don't watch much rugby. I watch Ireland if they're playing the Six Nations or whatever. Honestly, it's just about the game. It's just about, right, I played the game. I'm going to give you an insight into the game that you might not see at home. And it's just brilliant. It's proper punditry. It's proper analysis. It's not cringe. It's not clicks. It's not sound bites. It's not singing. I can't understand it. Yeah, Liverpool chat again about Rio, shouting Ballon d'Or. Like, the man knows the camera's on him. Like, who reacts like that? Somebody's going through on goal. Who shouts Ballon d'Or? Like, what are you talking about, man? But again, it's just performative. Just performative. You know, and look, I don't care at the end of the day what these broadcasters want to do, but I'm paying a fortune. I've got TNT, Sky Sports, Premier Sports. You know, we've got them all. When I pay me money for it, I want proper analysis, proper punditry. Okay? If I want to get a fan's reaction, we go on YouTube. You know, but when you tune in, Super Sunday, Jamie Carragher, Monday Night Football, gives us proper analysis, proper punditry. That's what we want, people. That's what we want from Sky Sports. So in other words, you'll never ever see me, if this channel goes really well, which it is, appreciate it, you'll never ever see me on Sky Sports or Talk Sport or any of those. You'll never ever see me on them, because for me, look, no disrespect to any YouTuber that's on them, fair play to them. I hope they're making a fortune. It's not your place. It's not your place, people. That is the place for ex-players to talk about the game, to give us experience that we don't know as fans. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it may be, social media, that's the space for fans to give our opinion. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, people. I think these broadcasters should have a bit more respect for the paying customer. Just a bit more respect. Even Match of the Day has gone shy. I don't watch it anymore, to be honest with you. Don't watch it. I mean, they got rid of Match of the Day too, wasn't it? Was the Match of the Day too? Anyway, I'm going on a rant. But as I say, it's no disrespect to anyone. Just my opinion. If you pay a fortune for these channels, you should be treated with a little bit more respect. Yep. It doesn't matter who they played for, just keep it about the game. Performance and decision, nothing else needed. Correct. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Look, it actually does not matter who you played for. If you've played for either your country or a Premier League team, well, then you have earned the right to be on Sky Sports. You have earned the right to be on TNT. I don't like Ali McCoist. I don't like the performative, the fakeness. Ali McCoist, he has earned the right to talk about football. I don't like Rio Ferdinand. I don't like Gary Neville. They have earned the right. The argument I have is stop with the performative nonsense. Keep it professional, lads. You know, you look at Stick to Football with Gary Neville and Ray Keane, Ian Wright, Jamie Carragher. That is a perfect platform for Ray Keane to act, you know, funny, them having a laugh, all of that. But when you're on Sky Sports, lads, we're paying a fortune for these channels. At least treat the paying customer with a bit more respect. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Oh, it was Football Focus to got rid of. Yes. That's all I ask. You know, if these, like, YouTube is free. YouTube is free, people. You don't have to pay for YouTube Premium. YouTube is free. But YouTube is a brilliant platform for fans to give their opinion. It's brilliant. It really is. I can't speak highly enough of it. You look at Mark Goldbridge, he sold his channels for millions. I mean, that's inspiring. You know, if you're a fan, you want to start a channel, I would more than encourage anybody to start a YouTube channel. I really would. It's a brilliant thing to do. But I haven't earned the right to be on Sky Sports. I haven't earned the right to be on TNT. And again, that's no disrespect to any YouTuber that does that. I hope you're getting paid a fortune. But these broadcasters, you need to do better, lads. Come on, you need to do better. Yeah, McCoist is so irritating on TNT. But again, it's encouraged. Now, his commentating is woeful. I'd stick him in the studio. He's not good at the commentating, okay? But as I say, he has earned the right to talk about football. He played at the highest level. He played for his country. Yeah, just keep it professional. That's all it is, lads. Just keep it professional. If you want to act like, you know, have a bit of crack, the singing, that's YouTube. YouTube, we come on here, we're in the chat, we're having a bit of crack. We're talking about all things. But when you are being paid a fortune by Sky Sports and us as customers are being paid a fortune, are paying a fortune, you you know, just have a bit more respect for a paying customer. What camera are you using on YouTube? I am using a Sony ZV-E10. Good camera. I don't know anything about cameras. I googled it. What's the best one? That one came up. It was, I think about €800 or something like that. So yeah, look, YouTube, if anybody out there wants to start a YouTube channel, fair play to you. I think it's an absolutely brilliant thing to do. And I'm delighted I started it. We're growing a community here, people. We're getting, the channel is growing. And it's all down to you, so thank you all so much. But as I keep saying, look, Sky Sports, they need to set the bar a little bit higher. Like, we're paying fortune. We're paying a fortune. YouTube is free. YouTube is free. It's not costing anybody anything. That's just my opinion. It just annoys me, people, when I see all this cringe on Sky Sports and you hear Gary Neville and he's shouting and roaring. Like think about it. Like, whenever Man United lose, the first place I go to is Mark Goldbridge. Because you want to see his reaction. But I don't... You'd never expect to see Mark Goldbridge on Sky Sports on a Super Sunday in the studio. You know what I mean? So that's my point. I don't like the way Sky Sports... And you can see the influence that YouTube has on these broadcasters. And that's amazing as well. Like the Watchalong that has been around for what, about 10 years, whatever it's been around. Sky Sports have been influenced by that. That's why they've got a camera in the gantry. They want to see the reaction of Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville. But I just think that YouTube that is what YouTube is for. To get fans' reaction. And Sky Sports should be there to be professional, pundits, ex-players. And that's just... As I say, it's just my opinion. Yeah, well, I'll always be honest on this. I'm not always right. My predictions have not been good. But I'll always be honest. If something is annoying me, I will say it. But that just annoys me with Sky Sports. But anyway. Thanks for that, Mark. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Right, people. What time are we? 3:10. I'm going to call it a day now fairly soon. Another disappointing performance. What's the scores? 3:10. What's the scores? Any scores in the games? Brighton are winning 2-0. And the rest are 0-0. Sunderland, is that on? I hate Man United so much, people. Sunderland, just do us an old favour. Like, we're not going to finish above them. Not now, anyway. But come on. See, Bruno Fernandes got Football Writers Player of the Year. I don't know how I feel about that, people. It just shows you, for me, it just shows you how poor the league is. That Bruno Fernandes is getting Player of the Year just because of the assist record. Now, he will get it, I'm sure, because you can even see the Man United players, they're going to do everything they can to get him that assist record. But there's only, what, 8 of them from open play? It just shows you how poor the league is. Like, when was the last time a Player of the Year, and we're having a debate with 3 games to go who should be Player of the Year because everybody else has been useless? Declan Rice. Come on. Player of the Year is individual. There hasn't been one standout player. I'd give it to Saliba before I give it to Declan Rice. Sunderland have a free kick. Then I want to call it a day, people. Thanks very much for joining us. Ooh. That's another thing that annoys me. That Man United goalkeeper, he's actually decent. Right, people, thanks very much for joining us. I'm going to call it a day. Another disappointing performance. Yeah, that's a good point. Just before I go, a lot of these pundits try to be like Simon Cowell. Controversial and different, it sells, either you like it or not. Yeah, that's the way they're gone. That's the way they're gone. These broadcasters. But anyway, we can't change it. But this community, we're growing, people. Oh, I seen that, yeah, just before I go. Man United fans, I seen your man on the fan debate saying he's better than Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, Jesus, lads. Like, where would you see it, lads? Bruno Fernandes better than Kevin De Bruyne. Ah, Jesus, lads. Ah, lads. Why did you put that comment in there? That's what annoying me now. Right. I'm heading off, people. Thanks very much for joining us. Another woeful performance. But anyway, I'll talk to you all very soon.